You're listening to FUBAR Weekly on KDSR, Demo Spin Radio, brought to you by ARC Network Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Goddamn right, Bill O'Reilly. The fucking thing sucks. Everyone sucks. Welcome, everybody. FUBAR Weekly, Tuesday, 30th of April, 2019. How are ya? We got Nicole, lovely co-host. How art thou?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm fantastic. Our special guest this evening is New York-raised, now Tampa comic, Jessica Stern.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm still a New York comic, but
Yeah?
yes,
You fucking living here now. Come on.
Yeah, I sure do. But a lot of New York
Point the
comics,
mic a little down.
Oh,
Well,
like
you can move the
this?
mic. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, but a lot of comics don't even know that I moved down to Florida.
How long you been here?
Since this past October.
Oh, shit. So you're like fucking newly minted
Brand
Tampa
new.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yes.
Like a new jack.
Yes.
So everyone,
Hey, thanks for having me.
no problem. Thanks for coming. Big announcement before I get started with anything else. This is the moment everybody and their sister has been fucking waiting for. The Peter Wolfinger show.
Yeah.
My sexy bitch Peter Wolfinger. God damn, I love that boy. He is going to be making his comedy debut June 14th, McGuire's Comedy Club, 8 p.m. show. Fucking be there. If you're going to be on the island or in New York City, in Connecticut, wherever, it's going to be a beautiful night. Come on out, see the show. Tickets went on sale today. I believe it's mcguires.govs.com or govs.mcguires. Just fucking Google search McGuire's. Scroll down, June 14th. Go to that fucking show. It's going to be a fucking... Oh, I have a bottle opener.
Oh, so
It's
do
cool.
I.
I don't have a corkscrew, but I have a bottle opener. All right. I think I have a bottle opener. So come down to that show, buy tickets. It's gonna fucking sell out. So get your fucking tickets like yesterday.
Yes.
I hear Peter Wolfinger is hilarious.
Peter Wolfinger is hilarious. He's sexy. He just lost like 70 fucking pounds. He's looking pretty fucking svelte.
I heard that he lost the weight because of the show or some other reason.
I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what his reasoning is.
The camera adds 10 pounds, so good for him.
I heard he
Oh.
saved my baby from a burning building.
He did. That all true. He's getting drunk. He says he's getting drunk tonight. All right, Peter. You fucking get drunk. You earn that shit. On that show as well is a gentleman named George Gallo is going to be our headline performer. And it's going to be hosted by John Butera from Aragona's Comedy. That sexy slut.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I know that guy too. So yeah, that's it. Oh, Peter put the fucking link on. Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
You're one hell of a sexy assistant for me. So it's McGuire's Govs. Oh, that's a full fucking link. So he put the direct ticket link on. Click that shit. Buy your tickets. $20 a seat. It's a great value. You're gonna see one hell of a fucking crazy show, and we're gonna get drunk and do stupid shit afterwards. So
That sounds like a good time.
yeah, nothing like getting fucked up and doing fucked up shit. So yeah, that was the special announcement. I'm very excited about that. He lost the weight to see his penis. Yes, he did. He wanted to see he wanted to see his penis in the shower. You know, since I'm still fat as fuck, you know what I do to see my penis in the shower? I got one of the little small handheld mirrors, and I fucking yeah, right up at it. Or I'll use my phone, and then I'll send those pictures to your mom.
Your wife uses a handheld mirror for a different reason.
You want me to tell you what I do with her electric toothbrush?
You nasty.
Absolutely nothing, because she doesn't have one. But what the fuck were you guys thinking? Jesus.
I was thinking you put it up the butt.
That's what I was thinking too.
Put it up.
You
no,
gotta
maybe on
it's
my taint.
the little, there's a special spot that the guys have in the back.
Yeah, they're
That would be the
your butthole
prostate.
G-spot.
Thank you.
Yes.
Prostate. boom.
Yes.
That's what the doctor calls it. Actually, your butthole G-spot.
Butthole G-spot. That is a
Not-
technical fucking term.
Not the prostate. You'd be surprised.
Last time I had my prostate checked, the doctor had both his hands on my shoulders while he was checking. I don't know what the fuck that was about. When I asked him where I should put my pants, he said in the corner next to mine. So
How
what's
is
going
Raul?
on? And I was in prison. I don't know. Sarah, what's up? We got to get tacos.
Hey, Lexi Rand's here. Hey, Lexi.
What's up, Lexi? Long time no see. She was angry at me today.
I'm sorry.
Let's make some bad decisions together. Lexi, I love the way you fucking think. That is awesome.
Me too. I'm into it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I have my friends are awesome and out of their fucking minds. We've
Cool.
learned that over the past few weeks, haven't we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mermaid porn. Yeah, we learned about mermaid porn.
What
and
is
yeah.
that?
Which I still never.
What does it sound like?
It's mermaids doing porn stuff.
It's not just like My Little Mermaid, but the nasty Japanese anime version.
No, no, no. No, but now we know what you watch. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
I
Fuck.
thought everybody watched it.
I still, I haven't Googled it,
That's
and
not weird enough for me.
I still don't know where they put it.
What? Where they put what?
The mermaids.
In the cloaca.
Oh
cloaca.
yeah,
The
that's right.
cloaca. It's what a fish's vagina is called. I googled that.
But fish don't have real sex. They have the leave the eggs, and then the boy comes over and does his little thing. Like they never
according-
meet.
Yeah.
According to the instructional video I watched on Pornhub, it is slightly different than that.
Okay,
Just a little.
might be thinking of frogs.
Well, you
Ribbit.
remember The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water was a real movie by that really good director, Guillermo del Toro, right? And
I'm gonna say
you
yes. Never
remember?
saw it. But
I
I'm gonna
didn't
be
see
like,
it, but I
yes.
want to watch it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's this lady, and it's like, it's that weird type of film and stuff. I'm really into
Sup,
it.
Flu?
Yeah. Some lady, she falls in love with like a sea monster, a man sea monster, right? And he's
Like a
kinda
mermaid,
sexy.
like a merman.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
Like a
he's
merman.
got like gills and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
he's very
Okay.
fish looking, but he's got 6-pack abs and he listens.
Wait, wasn't this
What?
Waterworld?
Close, Kevin Costner.
I didn't see that one either.
you never saw Waterworld?
What?
I liked
You
it.
gotta see all the bad movies.
That came out when I was like a
no,
child.
no, which is something I'm going to get to. You know what? Let's bitch about that now. Get that out of the way, and we can just move on with life. So, anybody who bitched at me today about putting out a spoiler for the fucking Endgame or whatever the fuck the movie's called, suck my black ass. Okay, seriously, fuck it. I don't give a shit. I have zero investment in those movies. I don't watch them. I watched the one that came out last year. What the hell was it called? Infinity War or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched that the other night just because my kids had it on. And I didn't feel like getting my fat ass off the couch.
I think I got to give a shout out to Tampa Bay Times or TBT newspaper because their cover photo is instead of saying end game, they're like end fame. And I was like, haha.
Ah, Hyacinth, what's up?
Oh.
Roger, they both die. I don't know who the both are. So this actually happened. So my wife and if you're worried about spoilers, I don't fucking care. So my wife and kids went to go see it on Sunday. They come home. I don't see them because I was out doing a show. By the time I talked to everybody the next day, my wife tells me that Monday morning, I said, "How was the movie?" She said, "Tony Stark died." And I had to ask her, "Who the fuck is Tony Stark?" Because I don't know. Like legitimate, I've never seen a fucking Iron Man movie.
Because you
Like,
have a life.
Well, the
yeah,
first
I
the first
do real
time
shit.
the first Iron Man movie actually wasn't bad. The second one was a little over the top. It was like very jump the shark. And then I think there was a third one. I don't even know.
Okay.
So,
So I didn't see fucking any of them pansy ass friends you have. Yeah, well, not anymore, Hyacinth, because I got blocked and unfriended today, which is awesome. It's like the trash taking itself out. So I've never seen any of those. I'm not into them. I don't fault people for like being into that shit, but don't break my fucking balls
Yeah.
because you're not smart enough to stay the fuck off social media where everybody's talking about socially fucking
Mhm.
happening shit. Like fucking
do either of you
They're
watch
being
Game of
social about
Thrones?
the media.
no.
Nah, sorry.
Okay, no, I don't either. No, I don't either. I just wanted to throw some spoilers out there. So
I didn't. Did you see?
I don't know any.
Did you see the new Fast and Furious movie that came out?
What number?
I don't know.
Sorry.
But did you see the one?
Not that I know of.
Neither did I. And you know who else didn't see it? Paul Walker.
Bah.
Fuck that guy. He was a child molester.
I thought you were gonna tell me Paul Walker dies.
Oh,
Did Stan Lee make an
spoiler
appearance? That's the only spoiler I want. Yeah, spoiler. Stan Lee dies.
Ah.
Maddie, what's up? Coming from the land down under.
All right.
No, we got Australia back in the house.
Hey, Maddie, which is better, Vegemite or Marmite?
I've only had Marmite.
Marmite, but Pa might not.
What?
What?
Oh my, is that a dishwashing cleaner?
No, Marmite it's a yeast spread. It's like Vegemite.
Oh,
like
yeah.
he just smiled and handed me a Vegemite sandwich.
I love that song. It's one of my earliest memories.
When Matt finally comes to the United States, we're going for scones.
Why?
Scones and gravy.
Nobody's English here.
I know. There's a big thing. His girlfriend is in America and he's in Australia, and you know there's a big difference between scones and biscuits.
Do they argue about the shape of scones?
No, they argue what's a scone and what's a biscuit. And it's beautiful because they're like awesomely fucking hilarious people, and they argue about this stupid shit. It's
We
fucking
had-
awesome.
We had
I
we
love
had,
them.
we had scones at my former cafe job, and certain people would come in because they were triangle shaped and some of them were square shaped, and they'd be like, that's not the shape they're supposed to be. I'm like, what the fuck matters what shape the fucking pastry is?
I would have looked at him. I would have looked him dead in the eye and said, "It doesn't matter what shape it is. You're going to chew it into mush, swallow it, and shit it out.
But you know what, if
And
somebody
that's going to be long and tubular, or
If-
wet and moist, depending on what else you eat."
if somebody handed me a croissant that was like stick shaped, I might be a little annoyed though. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a croissant. It's supposed to be like a C shape,
Yeah.
hence the name.
Yeah, because you want to put like sandwich meat and stuff in there, you know?
Yeah, you got to slip the meat
Yeah.
between the buns.
Ayo,
Matt says they both taste like shit as far Marmite and Vegemite.
nice.
Everything tastes like an anus when you eat ass, Maddie. That's right. Maddie, how do you know when you have a bad overbite? You're doing 69, it tastes like shit. Anyway. All right, good. I'm getting this out of the way. So I was gonna roast every individual person who bitched, but it's just not worth it. I just want just a collective fuck you
Yeah.
if you were really hurt by that, and fuck your feelings.
Yeah.
Seriously. They are fucking scones.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Feelings don't matter, bitch.
So
I love it when people call them sconces. Like that's a thing.
sconces, that's like a fucking
That's a
lamp on
light
fucking
fixture.
wall.
Yeah, it's a, I'm
Like, even
like,
I fucking know that.
I'm like, you don't sound fancy. You just sound dumb.
Those
I
are
always-
kind
Not you guys.
I've never heheard the word sconces come out of a woman's mouth that isn't like Jewish, middle-aged, and in Long Island. The sconces! These sconces are terrible.
the sconces
so
don't match
happy
the
you said that
chandelier.
word.
They don't match the fucking chandelier.
Sconces.
Sconces.
I'm like, no one's ever gonna say this word that doesn't look like this. So thank you.
I was helping my friend study for a test, and I like all of a sudden like turned into like a old Long Island voice lady when I was asking her for the questions for the
She
test.
turned into Linda Richmond.
So-
On number 4, it's still wrong. But do you know why it's wrong?
I don't know why it's wrong.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the source and you get it right.
All right. Don't forget your
No.
pocketbook.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay.
It's from SoFlo.
Yeah, it's
From
okay.
SoFlo.
SoFlo.
I say Hollywood, but nobody knows where that is.
I know where it is. It's in California, right near LA.
Yeah.
Wrong Hollywood.
What else?
Exactly.
No, I know where Hollywood is. I went down there and bought and picked up a whole truckload of generators once. Long story.
There's a what's that song that's like I went down to Hollywood Boulevard and there was a girl, she had green hair, she was kind of weird, and then she pulled out her dick and it was bigger than mine. It's like a rap song. It's like a 90s rap song.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Ask your listeners what song
Yeah,
is that? I don't
somebody
know.
figure that out. Something about a chick with green hair on Hollywood Boulevard, and she whips out her dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst part about sending a dick pic to a girl is when she sends you back one and hers is bigger.
I'm gonna do it
You gonna do it?
Dude.
to somebody. Next time I get a dick pic, which is super rare, but I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna like
for you.
send somebody else's dick back.
Anytime I see somebody bitch about getting random dick pics, I usually send them a picture of Dick Van Dyke or Dick Van Patten, or if I'm feeling really saucy, Dick Trickle.
I
He was
did
a
not.
race car driver. That's his real name.
I didn't know that Dick Van Dyke was still alive until
Is he?
yeah, because he was in the new Mary Poppins movie, and I didn't even know that until I watched a YouTube video reviewing the Mary Poppins movie.
Flipping back to the whole scones thing.
Mhm.
Maddie says, biscuits and gravy looks like a scone wearing a scone after it's been through digestion.
Well, I think the difference
Oh, that's
between
nasty.
scones and biscuits is that biscuits are like savory and meant to be eaten. It's like a bread, and then scones are like sweet with fruit.
Mm.
So I don't know if I'm wrong on that though.
Whatever. You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I've had biscuits. I've had scones, and they're both fucking delicious.
Yeah.
You know,
But you wouldn't put gravy on a scone though,
no,
because that would
that's that'd be weird.
That would be weird.
But then again, it could be the most delicious thing you ever try. So
When
I would
I-
say do it.
When I was younger, we had pizza day, and they would put the 2 chocolate chip cookies that came with your meal underneath the pizza. So I guess you could eat the pizza first. But what made it happen was that the pizza would melt the chocolate, and then one day I bit into my pizza and there was chocolate on it, and I thought it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
right.
So
That's a stone
Actually,
treat right there.
You know what?
Oh,
Well,
hell
I mean,
yeah.
you're a stoner, so you might
Yeah.
that might sway this your answer to this. But
totally.
you're from Long Island. You're from New York.
Yeah.
pizza on or pineapple on pizza?
No.
Yes.
What if it's like Domino's?
No.
Yes.
Domino's. I'm gonna vomit.
Okay, we're in Tampa, Florida. We're not exactly known for having good pizza here. Our options are fucking limited. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm not that New Yorker that came down here to make fun of your pizza. I'm not. I never
Yeah.
talk about the pizza down here.
I do because
I know they don't like how we drive, so I
They can
try
eat a
not to
bag of dicks.
drive around anybody. I can't, man. Domino's pizza, that's disgusting.
Options are limited here
Why?
because
Why
they
would you
fucking
do
because
that
there's
to
no place to
yourself?
I
fucking
love
go that's decent.
Marco's.
Oh.
Marco's is all right.
Marco's is my favorite.
See, the thing with pizza is like sex. When it's great, it's fucking great.
Mm,
And when it's shitty, it's still better than
Still
no
okay.
pizza. It's still better than no
it's
pizza.
still good.
You know.
It's still good.
Still better. Ignore him. He'll eat what I put in front of him and he'll enjoy it. I could make so much Hyacinth. I could make so many jokes off of that, but I'll just say, yes, you're right. He will eat anything you put in front of
We
him.
talking about pussy?
Probably.
Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy are good, Maddie. Yes, they are, man. Just give it a try.
Aw.
Rattlesnake ovaries might be the most delicious thing you ever palate, but you won't know unless you try it.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
a crackhead one? Oh, we're not talking about that.
Great.
I've eaten some weird shit. I've eaten rattlesnake. I've eaten kangaroo. What do you think of that, Maddie?
Have you ever? What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
That's not on a man. Like food.
Ass. Ass is the weirdest thing I ever ate.
Because I've eaten some weird things because I love sushi and all that stuff. Like on the reg, I eat squid and octopus and frog's legs and
Okay.
What else is kind of weird that I tried?
Have you ever eaten chicken feet? That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten.
See, I've never
Sushi's
eaten
not
it.
weird to me.
See,
Sushi's
I've never eaten chicken feet, but I've also never been in a place where they served chicken feet.
There was a Chinese restaurant and they serve it's like one of those off the menu items that you have to get your Chinese friend to order for you. And it's these little fish. They look like little guppies, but they're not. They're something else. And they just deep fry them and you just eat the little tiny fish whole.
Okay.
It was
Nice.
weird.
That sounds dope.
It was kind of weird.
I mean, I would try that. I've eaten kangaroo, caribou, elk, rattlesnake. I've eaten nutria, which is fucking weird.
Oh,
is
I-
that a like
I
a
eat snake
but
and
like a
alligator.
like
They're
a
good.
frog thing
No, nutria,
or like a lizard thing?
No, nutria is a giant rat.
What?
Oh, yeah.
They live in the swamp up in Louisiana and actually along the northern edge of the Gulf Coast. They are giant fucking swamp rats.
Oh,
I've eaten
that's
turtle. I've
nasty.
eaten.
Oh,
Chris says the weirdest thing he ever ate was peyote. That'll definitely get fucking weird. I've eaten emu. I've eaten ostrich. Emu's like an
Oh,
ostrich,
yeah.
but a
I
little bit
think I
smaller.
tried
If you've ever eaten one of those giant turkey legs from the fair, you ate emu.
That is not true. That is a lie.
Are you
That is
sure
an
about that?
urban legend. Yeah. Well, all right. I'll break it down for you a couple times. First of all, it's
Okay.
illegal to serve it if it's not what it says it is.
Okay, that's fair.
Two, have you ever seen an emu?
Yeah, they're like a little bit smaller than an ostrich.
Yeah. Understand how big that fucking leg would be. Those giant fucking turkey. No, it would be a lot bigger.
I guess
Those
you're right.
giant turkey legs that you get at Disney, you get
Yeah.
at fairs, they're from tom turkeys, which are bigger than hens, which is what you typically get at Thanksgiving as a hen.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. All right.
It is turkey.
The
I mean, if it was
more
emu,
you
I'd be cool with
know.
it. But emu and ostrich meat are darker.
Okay.
Like it gets that red color because it's been cured in fucking salt and
I ate
other
one of those
stuff.
giant turkey legs for the first time
They're
like a month or
delicious.
two ago.
They're fucking delicious.
I don't know if I'll ever eat it again, but I did eat the whole thing, and I was very proud of myself.
What the hell did I just start watching? This is hilarious. Dan, welcome. This is the insanity. I think I got a lag fucking high, said and delayed. There is a little bit of a lag between. Well, actually, you're like fucking I don't know how many thousand miles away. So shit's got to like hit satellites and fucking NASA's got to get coordinated to get the picture down to you.
NASA.
Okay, tell us how to pronounce emu. Settle this. I say emu.
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 I say emu.
Emu.
You say emu.
Emu.
You say emu. I say emu. Let's call the whole thing.
You say ether. I say ether. Ether.
Emu.
It's not emu. It's emu. That's what the
Emu.
Australian guy's saying.
Emu.
And they fucking live down there, so I take what he's.
All
I'm with him.
right.
I'm with
All right.
the Aussie.
All right. I'll take Maddie's word for it.
Yeah, he's cool.
I don't want to run into emus down here. I swear that's another thing I'm not used to down here yet. The wildlife.
They'll bite your
Do you
fingers.
know? Oh my god, true story. The other day, I got into a fight with a goose. I kicked a goose.
I feel that.
Kick-
Well, they
It's
fucking
a
they
goose.
Feel
creeped
that.
out. They creeped out onto Long Island.
Did they?
Shit,
No, I
they've been
know.
creeping out since I was in high school. When I was
Yeah.
in high school, and you're I think a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
We played. I think it was Central Islip.
Yeah.
I went to Newfield. We played against Central Islip. We walk out and I'm like, holy shit, this is a really green field.
Yeah.
It was mostly dirt. It was covered in green goose shit. It was fucking
Ew,
disgusting.
nasty. No, I know Long Island has ducks and geese, but they don't attack you
Yes, they
up
do.
there. Nah, man.
Oh yeah, my
Not
wife.
when
My
I
wife
lived
used to work.
there.
My wife used to work for Estee Lauder. There's a video from the Estee Lauder parking lot
What?
of these geese attacking employees that are trying to go into the entrance.
Oh my god,
It's
I've
crazy.
never been attacked by a goose
Yeah.
until I moved down here. I swear to God, this happened like just like last week, this past Thursday. I swear to God, I'm at the day job. I go outside and there's like this cute little area to walk around, and there's like ducks and geese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this one goose, of course, it's a white lady because we suck, you know, from another office.
Goddamn honkies.
Right, that we don't even know. She runs up and gives us her problem, right? Me and my coworker Champy. She runs up. There's this big goose. I'm telling you, this was not a small goose, big. Okay, like chasing her with the wings out, all aggressive. And I'm like laughing, like, haha, it's not gonna come get us. No, it came right up to us and starts biting at her ankles, just I'm going in
Fucking
hard,
kick
right?
it. Fucking
Yeah,
grab it by
got
the
my-
neck and tie it in a knot. or
I
something.
did. It was literally a knee-jerk reaction. I kicked it.
Am I the
This
only one that if I
goose.
see an animal coming at me or like trying to fight or whatever, I literally just start going like, "Da, da, 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 da," like, whatever. Just like make big noises and make it go away.
No, I start cursing. I'm like, fuck you, fuck you.
I've been like walking and my like some dog comes out and attacks my dog or something, and I'll just be like, no, and I'll start yelling at some other person's dog to like get away from me.
Yeah, that's awesome that it works. I was yelling at the goose. The goose didn't
I don't
listen.
know.
I had to kick it.
So
I,
I mean,
felt like a maniac.
you have to like assert your dominance.
See,
and,
it
like,
also
be
depends. It
bigger.
also depends on the animal. Like a goose probably wouldn't be so scary. Actually, I think the only animal that really scared the shit out of me, only because it caught me off guard, I had one of those fucking the leatherback fucking turtles.
Yeah.
like-
Oh, damn.
Like I didn't even
Turtle
notice it.
attacked you?
Well, it didn't attack me, but it just startled the shit out of me because I was going out to I was getting in my truck, and I didn't even see it because it was blending in with the lawn. But it was like, you know, it was a Jeep Wrangler, so it's not
Mhm.
like very long. I mean, 4-door, but it's still not very long.
Mhm.
It was like right by the back tire, and I stepped like right in front of it, and it moved, and I'm like, what the fuck? But like where I live, we have hogs.
What?
Yeah, we have hogs.
Do
We
you
have
ever shoot 'em?
bobcats. No,
Oh, hell
no, but I would
no.
I would totally eat one.
You're allowed to shoot them. They're
know.
a problem.
Oh my
But no,
God.
I'm not going to shoot them in a fucking neighborhood. You can't discharge a firearm within 200 yards of a fucking residence.
You
so
should get a crossbow.
I have one.
Crossbow.
I have one.
Yeah, that's just
But
What's
like
the
that,
problem?
we
That's
have
not a firearm.
By
There's
me,
a
we have.
wild boar in the backyard. Honey, get the crossbow.
I've seen by us. I've seen coyotes. I've seen bobcats. Like fucking bobcats. That scares the shit out of you. Yeah.
Oh hell no.
And
When
like I don't live. I live in Brandon. I live like
Oh
the
my
next fucking town over
God.
from Tampa.
When I first moved here, I was
What?
driving on Del Mabry and there was some sort of like wildlife preserve, and I saw a panther just like chilling, just like on the side of the road.
Shut
And I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. This is where I live now.
Yeah. Actually, you know what the biggest adjustment to moving down here was?
Oh
The
my
fucking
God.
bugs.
Ugh,
Oh,
bugs.
hate
It's
bugs.
love bug season.
Forget that. I don't care about love bugs because they're
They're
outside.
so gross.
Any creepy crawlers that get in my house freak me the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Those giant fucking palmetto bugs. Fucking.
Oh,
There was one in
I
my
hate
shower
them.
the other day, and I was prepared
No.
to take it down. I put on gloves and everything, and then I couldn't find it.
Oh Jesus! You'll find it eventually. Probably running up along the ceiling. But that's like the biggest adjustment. Like in New York, if you have a roach in your house, it's because you're fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Right.
Down here, if you have one in your house, it's
It's
because you
because-
live in Florida.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
And they're
The-
fucking huge and they're fast.
Oh God, you're disgusting. I hate bugs. I also cannot put up with bugs inside my place. If I see one bug, I freak out.
How do you feel
I
about
like to overkill.
how do you feel about lizards?
you know, lizards? Oh, I love the lizards.
Okay, see, that's good. If
See-
you were gonna tell me you
Cute.
stepped on lizards or something, I'd be like, we can't
See,
be friends.
I
Yeah, I
have
love
stepped
the
on a
lizards,
lizard, but
they're
it was
dope.
completely by accident.
That's different.
Aw.
I stepped on a bird and it was completely by accident.
I had a lizard. I
Did it die?
yes.
No.
and I don't know where it
Sad.
went.
cried.
You're so skinny. that was a weak bird.
I
It
don't-
was dying.
I
Sorry.
don't know where this lizard went, but I had one in my house at one point. I have an office. So my house is 5 bedrooms. So one of the bedrooms I made into an office.
Work. Yeah.
And I'm sitting there one day, and like middle of the day, I'm by myself, and like something moves by the fucking window. What the fuck is that? The blinds are closed. It's a fucking lizard, about this big,
Ooh,
good
that's
size.
kinda
It was a
big.
nice meaty guy. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, should I try and trap him? I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking trap him. He's just gonna take off. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking leave him because he eats bugs.
Yeah.
I don't want bugs in my house. I'd rather have the lizard in my house than the bugs.
Yeah, he's
So I
cool.
gave him a promotion. He was my CEO. He was my chief extermination officer. And he for months I would like not see him for a while, and then I'd
Yeah.
see him like chilling by the window. Like I didn't give a shit what he did. Like vacuum up, vacuum any turds along the fucking wall. I was cool with it. Like I was completely fucking cool with this thing living in my house.
What'd you say? CEO of extermination.
CEO, Chief Extermination
Yeah.
Officer. Yeah,
That's what I'm
he's a
gonna name my
C-level
cat.
executive. Chief Extermination Officer.
Yeah.
Did you give him a CEO name like Brad?
Todd. He's fucking Todd.
Todd, my
Todd.
CEO.
Todd, but we call him Chip.
Oh, shit. If he's in a bad mood, Mr. Sanders only.
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Sanders.
So you were gonna say about the cat?
Mr. Sanders.
Oh, just that he's gonna be my chief extermination officer.
Why does he
Aw.
exterminate?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
He goes and lizard hunts and
Mhm.
brings me dead rats sometimes from the outside.
Oh,
Oh.
very
Occasional
nice.
squirrel.
Very nice.
I've seen him fight a squirrel and win.
Nice.
Yeah, you got
Nice.
a gangster cat.
So
That's
the
what's
cat's
up.
like, I
Yeah.
fought the fucking squirrel, and the squirrel fucking lost.
I saw them fighting, and then I went to go break up the fight, and the squirrel ran away, and he would have gotten away, but then the squirrel came back and bit my cat, so my cat turned around and started fighting him again, and then he fucking died. And I'm like, if the squirrel had not come back to pick the fight, he would have lived. So
Mhm. Sometimes we just don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
He's dead.
that's cool though.
That's dope that your cat's a gangster, though.
My cat is a gangster. He brings me bones and I clean them, and now they're on my shelf. It's like my little trophy.
Does your cat have a spiked collar at this point?
No, but he should.
I'm saying, like fucking
Yeah.
something badass.
But he's such a big floof, but he is a badass.
Yeah, he's totally badass. 'Cause I have a cat, and he's a bougie little bitch. He does
Yeah.
not hunt. He does not kill. He wants me to do things for him. Like, I swear to God.
That
What you
was-
have is Chinese food. That's what you have. I mean,
that
shit.
was my
Oh,
former
okay,
cat.
good.
She was a little princess.
Yeah.
So
Well, my cat's a boy, but he's neutered. So is he really? He's more like a drag queen at this point. You know?
You know
My
what?
cat's gay. My cat's 100% gay. He's a-
I'm glad you mentioned your cat getting neutered, because I have something to say about that. I'm very, very upset by this.
he's beautiful.
little bougie princess.
So
Sorry, what?
I went to my sister-in-law's parents' house for my niece's birthday over this weekend, and they have a dog that's a mutt. They adopted an albino Doberman Pinscher.
Nice.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful dog, but it was a female, and they didn't know when they first adopted her, it was a rescue, that she was pregnant. So it had a litter of puppies. They were able to find homes for all the puppies but one. They found a home for it, and they brought the fucking dog right back. This dog was like not a bad dog. Like he wouldn't like bite, but very energetic, like run all over the fucking place and just
Well, he's a fucking puppy.
no. But even now, as an adult dog, he still thinks he's a fucking tiny little puppy. He's got like so much energy, but they never had him fixed. This dog had the biggest set of fucking nuts ever.
That was yes.
Ever. I mean, like
Yeah.
he would lay down on the kitchen floor. So he'd like flop down on his belly with his legs out behind him, kind of spread.
Yeah.
And just this giant set of I thought he was taking a shit the first time I saw it. These things are just fucking huge.
Do you know what it's called when dogs lay like kind of like a frog with their legs behind them?
Cooling off my nuts, because
It's-
that's what he was doing.
It's called splooting.
Splooting.
Yeah.
It is, ladies and gentlemen, the dog was splooting. So my sister-in-law's mother says to me, Roger, you're gonna be really upset. I'm like, what? We had Bohannon neutered. Dog's name's Bohannon. I'm like, did you save him? Did you still have him? Put him in a jar or something? This was fucking huge.
I had
Like,
a
when I say this dog had a giant, like
No.
for me to go on like this about a dog's nuts, they were impressive.
I had a dog with giant
Balls,
a giant package.
giant balls.
He even had a giant dick too, though.
See, I never looked at the dog's. I mean, it
It
probably
was
looked like
very-
a Christmas light or something.
No, I had a boxer, and
Did
he
you
was
give him a porn star name like Lexington Steel? or
his name
something
was
like that?
Buster.
but yeah, that
Buster?
works.
Yeah, his
works.
name was Buster.
Dog pussy buster.
I can
Ayo.
honestly say, this might be TMI, and I'm sorry to Mike if he's listening. Mike was only slightly bigger than my dog. Down there, I mean.
All right, well, go, Mike. Go for you, buddy. Speaking of which, let me look at the
Listen, I'm sorry, I can't say
hyacinth.
hyacinth.
The
Sorry,
flower.
I know it is, and I can't, it's also an herb that's good for you. But anyway, she says that you're the last person that should get a crossbow, but I disagree.
Hyacinth. You realize on a normal day, I'm usually fucking packing heat. Like, not like that, you fucking perverts.
I didn't say
I
anything.
usually carry a gun just
I'm
about
laughing
every
thinking about
day.
guns.
Yeah, this is fucking Florida. My hairdresser has a gun. I don't have a hairdresser. No, I'm fucking the way I usually tell it on a normal day with what I normally carry If I was suddenly transported to New Jersey, I would be facing a mandatory minimum sentence of 49 years in prison.
Seriously, that's another thing I'm not used to down here yet. I
What,
swear.
guns?
But you're
first,
legal.
before we
It's
go
like one of the
into
reasons
that-
why I moved here.
Oh my god! Wait, why were you asking to keep a dog's balls? How weird is
No,
that?
Because they
going
were
back
they were just so impressive. I'd put them in a fucking jar on a
You know what? You know what bothered me when we got my
That
giant.
you just clicked on that.
Dog balls. This is my dog. These are his balls.
Well, then I asked, well, because they now sell nudicles.
Yeah.
Nudicles.
Nudicles are artificial testicles that they'll put in the
on
dog's sack,
dog.
so the
Oh.
dog doesn't feel like he's missing anything.
Okay, so I've had dogs my
Oh,
whole life, and most
cute.
of them have been neutered. And they all like if they're neutered as puppies, the sack just kind of like goes up, and they don't really have it that much. But if you neuter them when they're older, like I did with my dog Buster, he literally has just like an empty sack. It looks like a deflated skin
He's got,
balloon.
he's got like fucking beef jerky
that's
hanging.
So sad. He's
Yeah.
literally
seen-
an
I've
empty sack.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. It kind of me anyway.
Did he lose his motivation?
What is it that you say? Flappy happy?
Slap happy flappy vajappy.
Okay.
Slap happy flappy vajappy. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Not only am I putting that on a t-shirt, but we didn't talk about the
Oh, that's
official
right.
Roger Nelson cum rags.
That's what. Okay, there
so
it
you
is.
need to
spell say that out. The
Sounds
official
classy.
Roger, Nelson.
Nelson cum rag.
The official. Okay, I wanted to get the wording proper.
That's the official Roger Nelson cum rag. So I wanted to get like small microfiber towels and just have that printed on them. But
Mhm.
apparently she can't get the small towels, so they're gonna be beach towels. And that's like perfect. That's even better.
How
so
much did he come?
This much. You know, you need to wash it when it stands up on its own. One of the reasons why I moved to Virginia, revolver on the piano.
My man's getting out of the pen. It's been 10 years. I'm gonna get him the official Roger Nelson giant cum rag. It'll catch his whole load. Thanks, Roger Nelson.
It was either I was
Oh my
either,
God.
Nelson
I was
cum
either gonna
rag.
do that. I was
So
either gonna do that or I was gonna buy like a pack of cheap socks and just have it embroidered on all the socks and just sell one sock.
one-
This is the official Roger Nelson cum sock.
I keep seeing these socks that I really want. They're a set, and on one side in tiny little letters it says "fuck," and the other one says "off."
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's like in the back of the heel, so like you wouldn't notice it unless you were really looking, and they look like otherwise normal socks.
Maddie says
And
he
you would
wants
wear 'em
that.
to your day job when you're mad. Fuck off, and
Yeah.
nobody knows. But
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
Maddie says he wants the official he wants the slap happy flappy vajappy t-shirt.
Do
I
it.
need to find somebody who can draw. I need somebody to draw that. So
I know
Oh,
people
I
that
was
can
supposed
draw.
to make you a new logo, and I never ever did.
Yeah, do it.
You
all right.
wanted a skeleton like this.
yeah,
It'd be fun.
that's all right.
All right.
It's all right.
Sorry.
I mean, like
It's cool.
we're like what, a year later. It's all right.
Shit.
I
Sorry.
still like I like Blackbeard's pirate flag. Arr.
I've been meaning to finish my play for 4 years. Ayo.
Yeah. I've been meaning to try and do something productive
my
with my
hand
life
bottle?
for years.
I will. Yeah.
Please do an infomercial for the official Roger Nelson cum rag. I will. You know what? That's a fucking brilliant idea. I'm gonna do that when we have it. I'm gonna do an infomercial for it. That is fucking awesome.
She already came up with like the
Yes. I
slogan or
already
whatever
came
for
up
it.
with your jingle and the whole thing.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Because you'll run out of baby wipes eventually. Cum
Oh,
rag.
fuck yeah.
Okay, I'm not. Okay,
Holy shit! You're hired. You're hired.
I'm very good at cheesy advertisements.
when I'm driving and I have to do long trips for work, sometimes I'll pass a billboard and I'll just start making up slogans and jingles for them, even though I'm not in any way associated with them.
See,
My-
I do something similar on road trips. I will tell stories about the people I drive past, but they're never good stories. It's like they're always like the worst fucking people.
I make
doing
up
the worst
stories.
shit.
I look at people in their car and I like make up stories about them. Like, let's say
Yeah.
you'll be in your car and you'll just be like looking like whatever, and I'll be like, she's on her way and she has her period and she got into a fight with her boyfriend and she's going to her stripper job, or I don't know. I don't fucking know.
That's exactly and like they do the most fucked up, crazy, depraved shit. It's like a living version of the aristocrats joke.
I'd be the worst stripper ever. I'd be
You have an amazing personality. You would be an excellent stripper.
nah, but I'd be the stoner stripper. Instead of like taking off clothes and trying to excite them, I'd come out in really comfy pajamas, my phone with Netflix going, and a bag of Doritos, and like the blunt's just finished. It's in my ear, and I just like sit down, just like Indian style.
And it's at that point where you toss them an official Roger Nelson cum rag and tell them have some fun, buddy.
I'm like,
And a bottle of fucking Lubriderm.
right. I give them all the cum towels and all the lube, and I don't make eye contact with anyone. I just keep eating Doritos, and every now and then I look up and I go, "Is this enough? No."
You're not
I don't
even.
care.
Well, see, I imagined you doing that, like in your PJs or whatever, and like sitting on the stage, like Indian style. But then at one point, you just kind of like take off your bra from under your shirt, and you're like, then you like take off your pants. That's your stripper act.
I give
But
them a voyeuristic experience.
Yeah.
This is what I'd be doing in my bedroom.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
like
why
at,
I must ignore them. Like we can't break the wall.
but at some point you
I
gotta like
start
lean to the
farting, I'm
side.
like,
I was just gonna say you gotta lean to the side and fart and then laugh at it because that's always fucking funny.
I blame the dog. It's not there.
I get so mad. Am I the only one when I let out a really good burp and nobody's around to hear it?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so
Thank
sorry no one
you.
was there
Well-
to enjoy it, hear it, and like grade it, like A+.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good
The
show, good
other
show.
day, and this is going to be disgusting, so I apologize in advance to everybody. Have you ever taken a shit that was like so impressive you had to show somebody else?
No.
You're lying. You're fucking lying.
That's amazing.
I get excited. I get excited when I get like 100% empty, and I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, finally.
The other
So,
day,
I also enjoy looking at my deja vu.
Mhm.
nice.
What? Your
That's what the
deja
marks
vu?
that get left.
No,
Marks?
that's
Oh.
not deja vu. Deja
Oh.
vu is like when you can see what you ate.
Oh,
Oh.
that's why I like eating corn.
Yeah, like corn, sesame seeds,
So,
tomato skins.
so I had one the other day that was incredibly impressive.
Okay.
So I had to call my son in. I had to call Roger, and I'm like, Roger, you got to see this. It was like, it was like a log, like this long, like out of the water, in the water. It was like
No.
fucking awesome.
No.
So I'm like, Roger, you got to see this. So he comes in, he looks at it, he starts laughing his fucking. My daughter comes, I want to see it. So she comes in, I take a fucking picture of it. And Roger's like, send it to me. So I fucking send it to him. He put a fucking Santa hat on it, and he made Mr. Hanky out of it. It was fucking awesome. So,
That's a man thing.
oh,
Ladies-
absolutely, absolutely.
No, because ladies can make babies. So men get really excited when they have poos. Remember that South Park episode?
Yes.
It explains it all.
I'll wear that shirt, a pair of Budgies Smugglers Speedos, okay? A pair of flip flops, and the official Roger Nelson cum rag towel around my shoulders. Man, that is fucking brilliant, Maddie.
I just saw him just like, walking along the beach in Australia, and then everybody, I don't know.
Well, I gotta say, I'm straight. This is, no homo on this one, Matt. Matt's a really good looking dude. He's got like really nice eyes, got a big beard, big burly looking
Well,
motherfucker.
I'll be the
Don't
judge.
know.
Of
He's a
that.
good looking dude. So
Oh,
like I'm just
listen.
envisioning this, and it's fucking horrifying and hilarious at the same time, Maddie. We got to make that happen. Total man thing for sure. Yeah, it is.
I think I accidentally blocked him. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, get him back.
I don't know.
Like,
how.
Oh,
What?
no.
You blocked it? Were you signed in as
Just trying to
Fubar, or
look
did you
at
block
him
him
and
from
she
yours?
I didn't mean to. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
Oh
Fix it.
Jesus!
Wait,
Fix it.
I'm
Were
so
you logged in as Fubar, or were
I'm
you
just
logged in as
watching it.
you?
I think I'm just watching it.
Oh, then you blocked him from yourself. You didn't block him from.
I just
Fubar.
tried to click on his thing and I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
Did you fix it,
I don't
no,
know.
because I don't want to leave the live stream.
Maddie? If you can,
probably have to go into your Facebook.
if you can
look
still
him up
hear
and
this, I don't know if
unblock him.
because you're also an admin on Fubar.
I'm
So,
so sorry.
Maddie, if you could still hear me, tell Nicole to fuck off.
I'm so
Tell-
fucking sorry.
Tell Nicole to start
She was
massaging
trying
my
to
desk
look-
tits.
She was complimenting him. She
Yeah.
I
like, "Oh, he
was.
looks good. Look at that beard.
Shit. I'm really fucking sorry.
You know,
This is why we can't have nice things. You gave me the trust, and I
Jesus,
I'm sorry.
Maddie, say something. Let me know you're still here.
I got it. I'm gonna fix it.
Maddie.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Better
I'm on
fix it.
I'm on it.
Damn.
So fucking sorry. I went to go click on the thing. Why is there not an option to click on the profile picture, but there's an option to block?
Fucking no.
Fucking Facebook.
Fuck the Zuck.
Oh Jesus, Maddie.
Fuck
Shady.
the Zuck.
Fuck the Zuck.
I don't-
He's not responding, and I'm very worried about this.
I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm on
titty
it.
balloons over
Tell
here.
him
Those
I'm
are my
really
desk
sorry.
titties.
Your desk titties.
I'm really
They're
sorry.
fantastic. I love how they're realistic. Like the areolas have little pimples. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, do you know
cute.
what that actually
They're
is?
little
It's
jig-
Braille for lick here.
So I clicked on it
love
again,
that.
and it didn't
You're
give me
so
the option to unblock him. It just said block him again. So I assumed he's
Block him
not
again.
blocked.
I don't know what the fuck you did.
I'm really sorry.
Maddie, I hope you can still hear
So
me.
Facebook
I'm
will
gonna
let you-
fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Facebook wants you to double block him, but not admire his beard. Facebook is for haters. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, fuck
Mm-mm.
Facebook.
I'm really. I'll fix it.
Fuck you.
You better fix it.
Mhm.
I'm
I
very
will.
sad now. I
I'm
hope
sorry.
we didn't
Please
lose
don't be mad
Maddie.
at me.
I'm not
Please
mad.
don't
I don't
fucking
do it. I only get mad at people who are pussies on Facebook. All right, that's the only thing I get mad at.
Me too.
Oh my god, you gave me
Mhm.
Game of Thrones spoilers. I'm really mad.
You ruined Endgame. I can't be your friend
Oh
anymore.
my god!
I want to pay $20 to sit through a 3-hour movie.
That's why I fucking posted that second. I'm like, I saved you 3 hours of your life and at least $20.
I fell asleep. I legit fell asleep, and I am like, no, Grandpa. I never fall asleep during movies. I'm normally an energetic person, besides right now.
I will not go see a movie that's 3 hours long.
3 hours.
Will not fucking go. Last movie I saw that was that fucking long was the first Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
And I sat and I bitched about this before. I'll bitch about it again. You guys will listen to this fucking story again.
Yeah.
I sat through the whole fucking movie. They're on this fucking quest. They're gonna fucking do whatever the fuck they were gonna do. And then they get to, they're like they get to like where they were going, and it's like, thanks for coming with me. Roll credits. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all I need to watch, yeah, of the first movie. All I need to
They
do.
just get started on a journey. And
Yeah.
Frodo's just like, thanks for coming with me. And
Yeah.
the credits.
And the credits
that's
roll.
it.
I'm like, I mean, that's at least what I remember. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. All I need to do is watch the last 5 minutes of the last movie.
Mhm.
Done. I know what fucking happened.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't even need to do that. Fuck it.
Mhm.
So
Word.
that year for Christmas, we had gone.
Mhm.
One of the people we had gone with bought me as a Christmas gift the fucking books or
the books.
movies or some shit. Yeah, or the
Okay.
movie.
All right.
It
Movies.
never got touched. I don't have time to read books. I don't watch. I very rarely watch movies.
Well, they're dirty now because you wiped your ass with them.
That's true. That is true. They did buy me I think they bought me a Lord of the Rings like small pillow.
Just like out of
Because
spite.
I fell asleep. No, because I fell asleep during the movie. It was fucking boring. Like it was legit fucking boring. Meanwhile, I watched like the other day. I watched A Clockwork Orange. Fucking love that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Is that the first time you've seen it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's like the fucking 50th time I've seen
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming out with a sequel apparently. I heard.
Yeah, it's because
Oh,
they can't
wow.
come up with anything else fucking original, so they're just regurgitating everything.
Is it a sequel or is it a remake?
I don't know. I don't know, but there's no fucking way that any director alive is going to do as good of a job or a better job than Stanley Kubrick. You're fucking out of your mind if you think so.
Rest in
For
peace.
reals. Yeah, rip.
Oh man.
Although I hated the last one, Eyes Wide Shut. I mean, the
Mm.
sex was cool, but you know, the rest of it sucked.
Have you ever seen the movie Color Me Kubrick?
Mm-mm.
No.
Stars John Malkovich pretending he's Stanley Kubrick.
Nice.
Let me see something real quick.
That sounds good. I like things weird. That sounds weird as fuck.
It is weird, but I liked being John Malkovich better.
Oh yeah, that movie's so good. Oh, it's so weird. Remember the puppet sex? Puppet.
Yes.
Well, I remember Puppet Sex only from Avenue Q.
Oh, I never got to see Avenue Q.
You missed out. I'm hoping we were talking about this last
There's
week.
never enough puppet sex.
I am hoping that they bring a touring version of the Broadway cast, either the Broadway cast or like an official touring version of it, because I want to fucking see it again.
Mm.
I'm looking to see if there's a place to, because Maddie hasn't fucking.
Mhm.
I'm messaging him personally right now. So
Okay.
I'm trying to fix it though.
Oh, poor Maddie. What are you gonna do?
I'm looking to see if there's like a way to audience.
Yeah, John Malkovich.
God
was
damn it.
good.
I'm sorry.
I love.
I'm working on it.
You good. You
Privacy shortcuts. Yes.
No worries. You got this. Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel bad when I'm not into what everybody's into. You know, like Lord of the Rings. I'm not into. I don't like Game of Thrones. I don't know.
I stopped.
I just got into Narcos now.
He said he can see it
Now.
still.
Okay,
I
good.
just start watching.
So I don't know if
Narcos.
he
All
can
right, cool.
comment or not, but he can still see it.
Okay.
So
Good. Yeah, we'll figure. If you can't comment, Maddie, we'll figure the rest of the shit out. I'm not seeing any comments. The last one I saw was
he just said he's still watching your puppet sex, so he's
Okay.
still listening.
all right. Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Puppet sex.
I'm like sitting here trying to-
There's never enough puppet sex.
That is true.
Yes.
So
He thought he went soft. Wait till you see this puppet sex. Ew. That's soft sex.
yeah,
'Cause
seriously.
they're fabric.
If they bring it around and they do a show, you fucking have to see Avenue Q. You fucking have to, just
I
because
will.
the internet is for porn.
Just when I was living in New York, I was always broke. Just everything was too expensive. I just got sick of being broke all the time.
Yeah,
And I don't look broke, but I was.
that's
It
all right.
was like, how you gonna look bougie, but you can't even go to Starbucks? You know, like it didn't make sense anymore. It just
So-
didn't
That's
make
true.
sense.
He's silent the way I like him.
Puppet
Well,
sex.
Hyacinth, you know if he won't shut up, just put something in his mouth.
Mhm. Ayo.
Heyo! I'm sure you can figure out what.
Dick. The answer is dick.
Actually, I was going to go with titties.
I think he can
Titties?
still comment. I just can't see him because I'm the one who blocked him by accident.
Oh, because I'm not seeing him either.
Oh, because he texted me. He said, "Yo." like
Oh.
yo, like that.
Yeah, you may have blocked him from the page.
Okay, I'll fix it. But
That's
he said
right.
he can still watch it though.
Yeah.
He's still watching it.
We'll figure this out. If there is some shenanigans, we'll figure it out, and Nicole will be severely dealt with.
Sorry, I know that I'm gonna get 40 lashings after the show's over.
In
If it was
Nicole's
40
last
lashings, see,
episode-
I'm not trying to make you happy, all right? Jesus. Fine.
Which door holds Nicole's death? Door number 1. Door number 2. Find out next week on Fubar.
So actually, we're gonna try this. Nicole slipped me the pickle.
He said, "Oh, sorry."
That's
So
hot.
he said that he can still watch. He just can't comment right now, but I'll fix it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
what
fix
the
that.
hell is up with those pickles?
So
made
Nicole
them.
made them.
oh.
So I'm gonna put Nicole's pickle in my mouth and see how it is.
Oh my god! Like you took cucumbers and you like pickled them.
Yeah.
Shut up! That is fierce. Are they delicious?
Damn, little spicy.
Oh, I can't do spice. I'm
right.
sorry, and I'm
Okay.
pretty full. But I
Okay.
believe you. I believe they are delicious.
Wow.
They look delicious. Rock out. Ooh, I see those jalapeno. Oh no, girl.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
those are,
die.
So that's
Woo!
how I put a slice of habanero in there and a couple slices of serrano in there, and then everything else in the spices
Damn.
and stuff.
Mm,
Yeah.
you love some spice.
I'm making burgers. This is going on a fucking burger.
Okay, good.
That would be fucking tits on a burger.
Good. There you go. I'm happy for you.
Hell yeah.
Tits on a
Thank you for the
burger.
pickles.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like my pickle. Pickles. It's Nichols Pickles.
Nichols Pickles.
Nichols Pickles.
There was a place in Rocky Point called the Pickle Pack and Papa.
What is it that you tell me when you answer the phone?
Oh, Frank's House of Pickles and Penis Pumps.
Was this-
May I slip you a pickle?
The pickle pack and Papa. Are you sure this was a place or just like
No,
a weird uncle?
no,
that
it was
touched
no, that was Uncle Touchy. No, the Pickle Pack and Papa was right on Main Street in fucking in Rocky Point. I used to go there a lot.
I've never been, but I
Yeah.
believe you. That sounds so dope.
Let me see if the Pickle Pack and Papa is still around.
Pack and Papa.
He used to go like all street fairs and shit. They'd have a
Nice.
booth.
pickle pack.
The Pickle Pack and Papa.
So wrong. What if?
Pickle
what
Pack
if?
and Papa.
What if he made that
Pickle Pack and
company?
Papa, specialty grocery store, Rocky Point, New York.
Wow. There
And
it is.
They are still open.
So, do you think it's a guy with a big dick who's just really satisfied, or a small dick guy who made the company to overcompensate?
Ooh, that could go either way.
Right?
Or it could just be some guy who likes putting pickles in his mouth.
You're
It's
right.
2019. Who the fuck are we to judge?
Yes, pickle pack and Papa. Work. I'll see you at the parade. Yes, yes, Mary. That's my good Judy. Yes.
So,
What's up?
Mike says the song that I was referring to earlier is Hollywood Green Hair's Afro Man Cult 45. Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Cult 45 and 2 zigzags. That's something all you need or something. I don't remember. I'm not a rapper.
Yes. Who
So-
said that?
Oh, my husband.
Oh, thank you, husband. What's up? Oh,
He texted me
gotcha.
that privately. so
what's up, Mikey?
I guess he's listening. Oh, that's right. He watches on YouTube. Are we on YouTube?
Yes, we are on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
We should make sure we're still on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
We're-
What's up?
we can never be monetized.
Why? Because we have the word
Curse.
F in our.
Yeah, and
Title.
we talk about me pooping and
Mhm.
cloacas and mermaid porn and
Everybody
red rockets.
Red rockets.
Red rockets.
Dog
Everybody
balls.
loves
Dog
Budo.
balls. Nicole, your pickle is hot. Ooh.
Who said that?
Hyacinth.
Nice.
He's watching, but he's silent.
Somebody wants that pickle. Strap it on.
Oh
strap it
shit,
on.
Marianne's watching. Behave yourselves.
Who's Marianne?
Marianne?
Marianne is
Jeez.
Peter's wife.
Okay.
Hey, Marianne.
This woman should be fucking nominated for sainthood for putting up with his shit. I mean, I love Peter. Peter's a guy that I was talking to earlier. We're doing the show with McGuire's with. That's his wife. His wife is fucking so sweet,
Nice.
so awesome. She puts up with his shit and hasn't killed him yet.
You want to hear some more Facebook shit?
Tell me some more Facebook shit. Let's fuck the Zuck.
Today I woke up to a notification that Facebook charged my PayPal $5 for an ad that I did not take out.
Did you have them fix that shit?
I disputed it with PayPal.
Okay.
So, because there's no fucking way for me to contact Facebook because it's like 100 million Chinese Indian people that I've never met in my life.
Yeah.
So, but sorry, shout out to the Indian people listening to us right now, telling us that we're not going to be monetized.
The casino Indians or the Slurpee Indians? I just need to know which.
The ones who make our iPhones.
I thought that was the Chinese. Now I'm really fucking confused. Which Asian country are we referring to?
Russia.
Oh,
There you go.
das vidanya, come.
Sorry.
That's messed up though. I'm sorry they charged you. That's whack.
Yeah, so I
Some
called
bullshit.
PayPal and I was like, this
Mm.
isn't a fair charge. It was unauthorized.
that
And
wasn't
they're like,
me.
we're looking into it.
I owe Facebook like $60 from ads I took out last year, and I refused to fucking pay it because the ads did shit.
You know what I
Mhm.
think
Good.
happened is that last month I had taken, or like 2 months ago, I had taken out an ad for our show
Mhm.
and then I got Facebook blocked. So I think once it finally unblocked me, it was like, oh yeah, you owe us money. Here you go.
Those bitches.
Well,
That's messed up.
them blocking me for bullshit is the reason why I'm not fucking paying them. So if you're
Mhm.
listening, Mark,
Mm,
Mr. Zuckerberg,
mm,
you can eat my ass
mhm.
with a spoon.
With a
With
spoon.
with a
Jelly.
spoon.
He likes it with jelly in there.
Nah, I like it with syrup.
Syrup.
So,
Eat that
Jessica.
butt. Yes. Hi.
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 So you started comedy obviously before you came down to Florida. Why the fuck did you come down here?
Oh my god, so many reasons. I
Okay.
know. Every
Give me
comic,
the big reason. What's the
every
big
comic
reason?
was like, so you were doing comedy in New York and,
And
you
you
moved
came
to Florida. So do you want your career to die, or like what's going on? Are you just sick of getting laughs at work? What's going on?
You're sick of having an audience?
Are you
What?
sick of succeeding? Like, do you just wake up one morning, you're like, you know what? I think I'm doing the right thing, and I'm gonna stop. You know,
Yeah.
like, no, I came down, I know, obviously I know that, there's more comedy opportunity in New York. I didn't come down here to blow up and make it in comedy, knock on wood. If that happens, hey, what up?
Fuck
But
yeah.
that's not what, what I think. Anyway, I came down because the original plan was just like to come down here for a year or two and just save a lot of money and move back to New York, because it was like I could never get ahead. What I made at my day job and what my rent was practically the same fucking thing. I
Yep.
couldn't save any money. I was
Yeah.
broke all the goddamn time. Yeah, I got plenty of shows up in New York and it was a joy, and I love the comics I work with. I got great opportunities, but it wasn't paying my bills yet. And I just kind of got tired of busting my ass, and I wanted to take a little break.
All right.
I
Well,
wanted to come down here. I wanted the nice weather. And also my love life was shit up there. Literally, I have a good man now that I love, like a real good man.
good.
And the last boyfriend I had before him was named Trigger.
You
So
really
just
need to be a
imagine
little
the
more.
type of men that I dated in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah.
My love life was awful.
That's definitely when you need when you're dating Trigger. Now, was that his real name, or was that his
That's his street name, but his
Yeah.
real name is just as gully.
fair enough?
God.
Yeah. So I came down here for just like a better life and an easier life, Real
Okay.
estate's cheaper down here. It's sunny.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I just wanted to like
That's why I
live
came down.
good.
That's why I came down. We were looking to buy a house up there. Me and my wife both had good jobs,
Mhm.
both made decent money.
Y'all.
We just couldn't fucking buy a house up there. When
Mhm.
we qualified for the mortgage, we were living up there.
Mhm.
So we lived in Mount Sinai, which
Mhm.
is a nice area, real,
Very
fairly
nice.
very nice, very expensive.
Yeah. Mhm.
There was one house in Mount Sinai that we were able to buy with what we qualified
Oh
for.
my
It happened to be the house directly behind the house we were renting. And it was a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom for $200,000
Oh, wow.
and $10,000 a year in taxes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Dude.
Now the good part is it was on an acre of property, so
Yeah.
that was nice. But the
Yes.
fucking house would have needed $100,000 just to be livable
Oh my
on top of
God.
200. So
Right? It's too damn much.
so I took that 200,000 that we qualified for, and I bought a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, giant fucking house with an in-ground pool and everything.
Yes,
Turnkey,
right.
move in, done.
Mhm. Woo!
And
go you! I'm happy for you. That's wonderful.
so
Hell
thank you.
yeah, I'm living much better down here too.
Yeah.
Go
And now
you.
the comedy part of it is a bit tougher. There's a lot that obviously I didn't start
I've
doing
been
comedy,
working though. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been getting the
which-
things,
which
so
is
that's
good.
nice.
and I didn't start comedy till after I moved down here. So I didn't even start.
Really?
Yeah, so I didn't start in New York.
Oh my God!
But I have a big following, a lot
You're
of friends.
So funny though.
Thank you.
Word.
I try to be.
I thought you got your chops in New York. You so funny.
No,
Word.
no,
Yes,
no. I just
Roger.
brought the New York attitude to Tampa.
Y'all.
But the but what's funny is like if I'm going to New York, I get fucking bookings.
Yeah.
No problem. Wherever I want to go.
Y'all.
Down here, it's like you gotta blow somebody. I don't know how you get your bookings. It's like I gotta blow somebody to get a fucking booking.
Is that why I never get on any even open mics?
You have to go to them first.
Even when I go, they're like, oh, it's her. And they put me at like the end when everybody leaves.
Which is crazy because I don't, it's like,
I've been lucky. No blowies so far.
all right, good,
No
good.
blowies.
So
Good.
I've been lucky. Oh God. God. But yeah, no, I thought just come out with me. Just come out with me. And
Where do you like to go?
because the opportunities are definitely there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like I think a lot of comics around here are starting their own shows, so that's cute. And I love the Tampa Improv.
It is.
Ooh, I'm gonna be in the big pro room
I
at
saw
the
that.
Tampa Improv May 23rd at 8
Nice.
p.m. Come to Tampa Improv May 23rd, 8 p.m. I'm so excited. So yeah, I've been lucky, knock on wood. But you guys are hilarious. So
Thank
you.
you.
You should definitely be
Thank
getting
you.
more shows. Just come out with me. I'm just friendly. I'm just friendly, and I meet everybody.
See, I get out as
I
often
pass
as
out
I
my card.
I get out as often as I can because I got to deal with my day job. Plus,
True.
got to deal with the kids, and
How many kids do you have?
2 that I know of. Well, three that I know of. One's a step kid. She's married. She lives in Queens. She's
Word.
they make more money than I do. So fuck
I
them.
was in Queens.
Queens. She's in Astoria.
Ooh, Astoria. She's living
Yeah.
good. She's fancy over there.
They-
Astoria is like the new Manhattan.
They
Legit.
oh yeah, I know. I've seen
There's no parking.
that. Yeah, no shit.
There's no
They
parking.
fucking the apartment
Wow.
building they live in is a brand new, newly constructed building. I went to go visit them. I literally drove around the block
Oh,
like
for hours.
8 or 9 times trying to find a fucking spot. Finally found a spot
Yeah.
that was kind of illegal. So I'm like, all right, you guys go up, hang out for a few minutes, then somebody come down, sit in the truck, and if you see the fucking meter maids come and move it. But it's
You
this-
can't
this-
have a car in Astoria. It's so fucking
the city's just so fucking crowded now. I
Yeah.
had gone back in 2017 was the first time I was back in Manhattan since 2011 when I moved down, or 2012. And just how much the fucking city changed in that time. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like walking through Times Square, and now you have the naked girls out there
Mhm.
all the time. It's like
Yeah.
that shit did, the city was
That's
nice
fun.
and clean when I left. I mean, not that I have anything, I have no problem with fucking naked chicks walking around. Free the nipple, hashtag free the nipple. But the fact that they're fucking hustling tourists is kind of shit. That's what I have a problem with.
What's the problem with the naked girls?
Okay, so there's these girls usually of Hispanic descent that they go out there wearing nothing but a G-string and body paint.
Okay.
And it's Times Square, the giant tourist armpit of New York City. So you have them out there. You have all the fake fucking Disney characters, like in Hollywood, where they hustle you to take pictures. Like if
Mhm.
you're standing there and you take a picture of just the scene
Yeah.
and the girls happening in the picture, they will fucking hustle you to pay them for the picture,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that's a problem. Like I have no problem with them actually being there. I have a problem with them fucking hustling, and they'll demand shit. Like if you try to take a picture with one of those fake characters, which usually look fucking terrible,
Yeah, right.
like 2 other characters will fucking jump into the picture at the last
Mhm.
second, and they'll all fucking hustle you to get money. It's shitty, and
That's
that
another
shit.
thing I don't miss. Everything's a hustle. Everything's a hustle. Have you ever
Yep.
been sitting on the subway and they'll I don't know if they're deaf, and I'm not trying to make fun of deaf people, but like a deaf person will walk up to you, put a pamphlet in your hand with a little sticker that says "I am deaf," and if you're stupid enough to hold the pamphlet, they're like $5.
Yeah.
And then you have to give it back, and then you feel like a dick because you don't want this stupid sticker from a deaf person. Are they deaf? Why are they hustling me for money? Because I touched their sticker. I owe you $5. No, take it back, and then you look like a jerk. It's terrible.
Well,
It's
I mean,
terrible.
look at my face.
Yeah.
Do I look very approachable on the subway to you?
No,
Usually when I'm in the city, I'm dressed usually all in black.
you look like you're there to kill someone.
Exactly. So I usually don't get accosted too much.
Have you been in any military branches?
No,
You look like you have.
no, I haven't. I was told I was too fat. I tried enlisting, and they told me I was too fat. I tried enlisting in 1997.
You were fat back then too.
I wasn't fat. I was actually in really good shape. I was playing football. I was
Yeah.
just out of college. Played
Word.
college football.
Yes.
But my buddy of mine went into the Marines. Just
Yeah.
college wasn't for him. Went into the Marines.
Mm.
Relax yourself.
My man said.
So he got kicked out of he got kicked out of boot camp.
Mhm.
He beat the shit out of his platoon leader.
Damn.
Like beat this fucking kid within an inch of his life.
No.
So they kicked
so
him
much
out.
Anger.
This kid had some issues. So
Oh.
they told him, if he really wanted to be a Marine. His father was a Marine. His brothers were Marines. His grandfather was a Marine. They told him you got to wait 4 years before you can re-enlist, or you can re-enlist in the Navy right away.
Oh.
So his mom called me, and like I said, this is 1997, 97, 98.
Mhm.
His mom called me and said, "You're pretty much not doing shit with your life. You feel like joining the Navy? Keep an eye on Jay." and
You ain't shit,
and of course
you're not going anywhere or doing anything of your life,
And of
right?
cour-
You sack of crap. Go
Well-
babysit my son.
but
that's a
here's the
gangsta
thing.
mom.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. She was fucking right. Like she was fucking spot on. She's like, yeah, I have absolutely no direction.
Hey, your
I
life
dropped
means
out of
nothing.
fucking
Go
college.
waste it.
I just dropped out of college. Fuck it. So I went down to the fucking recruiter's office and they do your body mass index by measuring. And at the time, I mean, I was working out all the time. I was
Yeah.
fucking, I wasn't like ripped, but I was just fucking muscular and bulky.
Yeah.
And because they do it by measure, they do your body mass by
Yeah.
measurement.
Mhm.
They're like, oh no, you'd have to lose. I figured it out. Like I knew what my actual BMI was. I would have had to have lost, I think it was like 70 pounds. Well, no, it was like 110 pounds they wanted me to lose.
110?
But like
Oh my
that
God.
would have been all of the fat on my body. So I would be at 0% body fat, plus I would have to lose muscle mass.
I didn't know the military wanted you to be a Victoria's Secret model. Like,
I would have looked damn sexy as a
You're
Victoria's
going
Secret
damn
model. I mean,
sexy.
I can show you pictures of me in a bikini. And it is fan-fucking-tastic. But no, they-
Nelson Fawn collection at
That's right.
Victoria's Secret.
that's right. What's the secret? I have balls. So
Let all your ass hair show in this lacy camisole.
why are you making a surprised face? I mean,
Because I was imagining, because she said
because you're
camisole.
picturing it.
Yeah, but like,
Camisole's on top.
I know
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was
See, I
like,
didn't even
that's
pick
how
up
much
on that. I just
ass
picked up
hair
on
you
the
have.
horrific.
That's
on the
what
hard
I
right look.
went up the back.
Okay,
That's how
right.
much.
Because that's why I was laughing. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
camisoles are top things and
Yeah.
balls are bottom
Men-
things.
I don't know what a camisole
Well, I
is.
mean, unless your balls hang low and they wobble to and fro, you tie them in a knot, you tie them in a bow, and you throw them over your shoulder. Now they're a top thing.
Ew.
Maddie told me to tell you that it's all gravy and don't be mad at me.
Okay,
Okay.
Aw.
I'm not mad.
You're
I don't get
wrong,
mad.
man. It's cool.
But so I
I'm
tried
mad.
enlisting.
I'm mad.
So I tried enlisting.
Yeah.
And they told me I was too fat.
That's messed up. I'm so sorry.
So I just kept playing football. For
They
a few more
shouldn't have
years.
body shamed you.
I know. If I had feelings, they
Body
would have been fucking
positive.
hurt.
My body is beautiful.
That's it.
Let me join the military.
I'm gonna hang out with the other men. Don't judge me for my man cities.
I'm a plus size soldier.
So that didn't work out, and then, that's all right. He ended up going into the Navy, finished his time, and he's out and he's doing his thing.
Cool.
Still in contact with him, but I've always been pro-military, fucking America all the fucking way. And actually, the name of the show, FUBAR, when I originally started the show, I had a co-host who was retired Army, he was a
Mm.
combat wounded veteran.
Mm.
He was out of his fucking mind.
Go him.
You met fucking Andy.
I love
Oh,
some
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking out of his fucking mind. So the name of the show is FUBAR because it's it's a good term.
Yeah.
And a lot of my employees
it
at my day
mean?
jobs are fucked up beyond all repair or fucked up beyond all
fucked up
recognition.
Beyond all recognition.
So,
I like it. Good times.
And a lot of my day job employees are military. And you're working with military people when you're trying when you have to add words to the dictionary on Microsoft Word. Like shitbird. You gotta add that one in. Shit fuckery. That's another word you have to add in.
Shit fuckery.
Shit fuckery. Cock holster. You have to add that in.
Is that a vagina?
No, it's your mouth.
Holster.
Oh.
Also known as a dick washer.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
I like pie hole.
Yeah, that works. So if
Okay.
you ever hear me tell somebody shut their cock holster, shut
Okay.
your mouth.
All right. Gotcha.
So I am not a veteran, but I am very, very pro veteran.
Yeah.
I'm also very pro Dennis Newman because he's a big sexy fuck, and everybody should fucking check out the Newman Show.
Okay.
Just saying, he's another New York guy.
All right.
Dennis, I'll be in town. I'm doing Broadway on
great.
June 12th. June 12th, I'll be doing Broadway. 14th, McGuire's, and I'm doing the Aragona's comedy thingy. I'll pitch all this shit later, but I'm doing the Aragona's comedy contest finals, judging it on the 15th.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Go
Well, it's
you.
right around the block from my in-laws' house, so if I can go there, get fucked up, judge the show, and stumble home,
Yeah, you guys do shows.
then I'll fucking drive
Being
back.
humble. You got work.
Yeah, I get work. I get work.
Get work.
So anyway, let's get back on track. I don't even know where the fuck we were.
Your vape smells fantastic.
Thank you. It's Buzzberry.
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 I'm into it.
Yeah.
Just like Mama used to make Buzzberry right off the buzzy tree.
Buzzberry from Moon Mountain.
Nice. I'm into it. Good times.
Good times. So you're down here now. You've dabbled in the New York scene. You've dabbled in the Tampa scene.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think the big differences are? You can talk shit. It's cool.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Mormon dabble. This is my I'm in my 8th year now. I've been
Wow.
doing comedy for 8 years. I love it.
Nice.
It's my joy. It's who I am. You know, I feel like
It's in your
it's in my
blood.
blood. You know, you gotta be born this crazy. You're born a comic. You know, I'm gonna be a comic till I die. You know,
I kind of think we all are. It's like you get sucked in.
Aw.
Every time I
Mhm.
try to go out, they pull me back in.
Right? Oh my gosh! Like you. Oh, I swear.
But you know, what would you say the big differences are?
I
You know,
mean,
between the
so
people, the
many,
mentality.
so many, honestly. And I mean, and I don't want to talk shit about the Tampa Bay comedy scene because I'm happy down here, you know, and there's you know, there's good things going on, so that makes me happy. It's just, you know, it's just different because New York is bigger and it's oversaturated. There's literally hundreds of mics, there's hundreds of
Yep.
shows. There's, you know, some of the biggest comedy clubs in the world. You got the Comic Strip and the Comedy Cellar and Broadway and the Stand and just
Gotham, Greenwich,
Gotham.
Caroline's.
Yes, exactly. The best comedy
Not to cut you
clubs.
off, Dan, to answer your question, yes, it is true. I am doing a show with Peter. We are doing that show on, excuse me, June 14th. June 14th, McGuire's Comedy Club. So Google McGuire's. You can buy tickets through there. Definitely come see it. It's going to be a fucking madhouse.
Mhm.
One of the big differences I've noticed between all the comics I know quite a few up
Mhm.
in New York and the comics down here is the hustle.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
here the
Definitely.
hustle is hitting 3 open mics in a night. It's like I'm fucking hustling.
Down here?
Yeah, down here it's like I hit fucking 2 or 3 open mics in one night. That's a hustle. No. I see the comics up in New York and this is what really my pet peeve about the Tampa comedy scene is no one branches out to attract an audience to see them.
Mm.
There's no hustle as far as marketing yourself as a brand. Everybody in New York, it's not even
Hustle,
something
hustle,
you know. It's just the way it is.
Mhm.
It's hustling. It's making contacts,
Oh, yeah.
networking with people, and
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
trying to develop an audience and a following. And like down
Mhm.
here, comics will perform for free
Mm.
just to get stage time.
Mm-mm-mm.
But they, you know, they'll
Mm.
share the flyer to the Tampa Bay comedy group.
Nah.
And
When
and,
I
yeah.
hosted, I would always have a room, is what they call it, right? When
Yeah.
you're on the circuit or whatever in New York, if you have a room, if it's not in Gotham or the Comedy Cellar or something like that, if you're in a restaurant or a bar and you have a bar show, it's called That's Your Room, you're the host.
Yeah.
And everything is on you to make that show work. And you have every on the world against you. An oversaturated market. There's free comedy shows everywhere. All the comics are fantastic. It's so hard to get an audience. I would print out my flyers on my dime and walk around bad neighborhoods in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, handing out flyers to anybody who passed me, putting
Yeah.
them in people's freaking mailboxes,
Yeah.
risking my goddamn life
Yeah.
to make sure that people
Yeah.
came to this show. And
Yeah.
I'd book the comics and I'd host it and I'd do everything. Like the hustle in New York is,
Yeah.
of course, way, way harder because you don't know any other way.
I think that part of that too, because you're saying the comics here don't hustle. It's you're both saying that in New York there's like 100 mics every night, and so you can hit up like 10, 12, 15, whatever. You got the whatever, but here there's not that many.
Yeah,
It's like the
but
comics here who hit up 3 mics a night. That's because there only is 3 mics a night.
no, but what I'm getting at is like when they get a booked show,
Uh-huh.
they'll share the flyer to the Tampa Bay comedy group and the fucking 4 open mic comics that they're friends with. And that's it.
Yeah, that's why it's always comics in the audience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't try to branch out and they won't go out. Like one thing I love doing, but there's
Yeah.
no place. The only place actually really that'll do it is improv is
Mhm.
barking before the show.
Yeah.
I fucking love barking. You know, anytime I do a show, especially in New York City, I'll fucking show up like 2 hours early and I'll stand outside of the club and fucking bark. Oh
my
yeah.
God, that's what's up.
Oh,
Go
it's
you.
fucking
Barking's
hilarious.
so hard. Do you know what barking is?
Isn't it just like standing in the corner and just like bringing people in or
Yeah.
whatever?
bringing
Yeah.
people in.
Because I'll stand out and I'll bullshit with people. I'll start talking with people as they're going because again, I'm a fucking giant. Nobody's gonna fuck with me. Like, no one's gonna fuck. Actually, the only guy that's gonna fuck with me is a really crazy homeless guy, and I'll just like fuck with him. But I'll go out. I'll fucking bark, and I have no problem doing. I love doing it. But the only place that has foot traffic is improv,
Oh yeah.
and even that's kind of like
I mean, here, down here.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know, a big difference supporting the comics down here versus supporting the comics in New York. And like, I need to explain this in the nicest way I can.
be as harsh
Like-
as you need to be. I don't
All
care.
right,
I'm
harshly.
not beholden to anybody. So
because Okay, coming from New York and doing comedy up there, if your comedy friend, if your comedian friend is like, please come to my show and sit in the audience, that means that they're desperate. Whatever they did to bring an audience and to get butts and seats didn't work, and they're so desperate they need comics to come sit in the audience.
Yeah.
And if that's really your friend, you will go. But
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
feel bad for them, and you'll be like, bruh, you owe me one for this. Like,
But then
we don't-
you'll do the same thing for them at some point.
Yeah, but that's a stretch, especially if you've been doing comedy for more than 2 years.
And that's
a
why
stretch.
that's why people need to branch out. And you see
Yeah,
people branching out
exactly.
and barking and
Right.
doing stuff like
New
that.
York comics don't support each other like that
No.
normally. Like, you're not going, if you're a comic and you're in New York, why the hell would you go to a comedy show but you're not part of?
Yep.
Unless you're watching Chris Rock or Jerry Seinfeld. No, I don't want to be in the goddamn audience. I want to be on the stage because that's what I'm used to, right?
Yep.
But down here, I feel like it's a normal thing. Hey, come support me. I support you. Support me. I support you. And I get what they're getting at. And I think that's so sweet seeing the love, but I'm not used to that. And I don't
Yeah.
want other comics, even if they are my friends, even if I think they're wonderful, I don't want them to think I want to go watch their show. Like, I could go do a mic with you and we could both get up, bro.
But the thing is, like, the comics in New York know that you have to branch out beyond your friends that are comics. You have to branch out to the people who are going to come to pay the money to come see the show
I like
and reach
watching.
those people.
I like watching other comics because I take it as a learning. Thanks. I see it partially as a learning experience, not because I'm like trying to steal their material or anything like that, but it's because I'm like, oh, that crowd reacted really well to that joke, and I like their delivery. So I'm not going to obviously take their style or take their joke, but I'm going to be like, I'm going to take what I learned from them, and I'm going to make my own act better. So I see everything like that as a learning experience, and I'm a dancer as well, and I do that. I support my dance friends for the same reason. Like when I went to K2 show, I'm like, she fucking smashed that show, and I don't know, like, I'm just like, I want to learn from her. She's
Yeah.
my younger friend, and she is like starting out.
She's younger than you.
Yeah, but like by a little bit, by a lot.
Jeez, I keep forgetting you're not fucking 12.
So and I just like, and it's the same thing. It's like I want to be able to support local artists, not only because I'm supporting the local scene, but because I want to learn and I want to experience and I want to share my ideas, and my hope is that they will also do that to me.
Well, dancers are a little different. It's a little. I think it's a little less cutthroat than. No, you don't think so?
It's pretty cutthroat. It's pretty cutthroat. It's like it's very cliquish, even more so in my opinion than the comedy scene.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, but like I said, I don't know
I was
who
gonna say,
was,
the only thing I've seen that's more cliquish in the comedy scene is fucking semi-pro football.
I don't know
It's
anything
fucking-
about that one
just
way or
just
the
take
other.
my word for it. It's a shit show.
But like Bobby Boker the other day, he posted something. He
I
was
like
like,
Bobby.
"Well, but despite all the drama, still come to the show." And I was just like, "I guess it's good that I don't know about the drama."
Apparently, the drama
the
involved
drama?
Steve Bix.
Why am I not?
You don't want to know who that is.
surprised?
You don't. And if you ever hear that name, you can't miss him. He's like this big. He's about as tall
waddles.
as he is round. He waddles. He always has a brace on his hand. He always has a hat. He's from New York. Actually, he's
Oh,
from New
no.
Jersey.
New Jersey doesn't count. It's a different state. I'm sorry. It's
Well,
not
if
New
you
York.
ever hear that guy's somewhere where you are, go somewhere else. Don't talk to him. Like he
No
started
problem.
when he found out I was from New York. He started like dropping everybody's name who I knew.
Oh,
So of
God.
course I'm going to ask him like, what the fuck about this guy? And they were all like, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Apparently, he got into a feud with another comic. This is going back years.
Yeah.
He got into a feud with another comic that the
Yeah.
FBI had to get involved in because they were
What?
fucking death threatening each other.
Oh my
And this is before the internet,
God.
like
Oh
pre-internet
my
death
God.
threats.
This
I want to
was-
roll that man down
that's
some stairs.
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, the same fight. And I don't give a again.
Crazy.
I'm not beholden to anybody,
And,
so I have no problem with
the
talking
drama
shit.
is a complete opposite of you. You're so sweet. I love your explanation of supporting the groups and all that.
Oh,
I love
hang
that.
on, we
I
got-
feel like a dick.
We got to behave ourselves. Mom's listening.
Mom's listening.
Mom's
Hey,
listening.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
See you tomorrow, Mom.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So-
But
Yeah, the drama.
the drama's
drama
fucking great.
down here. It's like for 12-year-old girls. How
Are,
they
are you
drag
in?
each
Are you in
other
the?
for the
Are you in the
damn-
Orlando group?
Boy.
No.
Oh my God!
Is it
You got to
even worse?
join it. You got to join it.
To
Just
look at
don't
the
ever
idiots.
comment on anything. Just join it
Just be a
and
lurker.
watch.
Just be a lurker.
right.
Just
Do you-
look-
Do you know Christy Monroe, the stripper comedian?
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
she's from New York.
Oh.
We brought her down here. She did a
Mhm.
show with
I
us.
talk to her
She's
on
awesome.
Instagram like every day.
She's fucking
Oh, she's
awesome.
nice?
I love her.
Yeah.
She's
All right,
so
cool.
sweet.
Then
So
I'll meet
sweet.
her. I
But-
thought this was going to be
She
another
travels a
shit
lot. She
story.
travels a
Like,
lot.
oh, okay.
No, but she commented in the Orlando group like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. If there's any shows or anything I can get on,
normal
let me know.
thing.
Normal fucking thing
Yeah.
for normal fucking people in a normal fucking market.
Yeah.
No, it didn't take
What did
3
they do?
fucking posts before the fucking drama started. And I guess she had an issue at a show in New York where a
Mhm.
comic like took his fucking pants off while she was up there, like,
Yeah.
or some shit. And it was bad. And apparently this
Gross.
guy's been like stalking her. So this guy
Ew.
fucking jumps in the drama. And it was just,
Oh,
it went
no.
from,
the guy found her that took off his pants
It
in New
went
York,
from-
found her in an Orlando group.
and it went from,
Psycho.
it went from, hey, I'm going to be in town. If there's any shows I can get on, you can check these people for references.
He's
I have
like, "Hey,
videos,
you can
whatever.
Get on this dick.
Just to, it went
Oh my
it went
God.
from 0 to shit show like that. It was insane.
I don't know who the person is you're referring to. I know who Christy is, obviously,
Yeah.
but I don't know who the other person is you're referring to. But she had mentioned that she was going to be in South Florida, so I tried to connect her with some people, and one of the people who was booking a show down there messaged me saying like, "Oh, we had her on a show, but like the owner didn't want her on the show because of being inappropriate or whatever." And I was like, and that wasn't even the
How
Fort
was she
Myers
even
show
Inappropriate.
because her act. Oh shit, my bra just came undone. That's weird.
Ew.
Sorry.
Free the
Um,
nipple.
Just deal with that later then, I guess. So no, you're good. No, because her act, because she
Pizza pasties.
she's the stripper comedian, and her
Yeah.
act is comedic burlesque essentially.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
yeah, so she like does her comedy while she's
Okay.
also like taking off parts of her clothes.
Okay, word.
Dennis,
Yeah.
her name is Christy Monroe. Well, she goes by Monroe, the stripper comedian, the thong
Yes.
therapist.
The phone
The thong
That's
she, and she's
cute.
such a she is a stripper in New York.
Nice. Go girl.
And
okay.
but her and
Not down
I think
here,
I
just New York.
well no, she'll hit strip clubs wherever
Yeah,
wherever
okay.
she's at. She'll jump
There's
in,
a
do
lot
a
of strip
set.
clubs down here.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of titty bars.
And but
Stripper
really
club
sweet
over.
girl,
Y'all.
really sweet girl. I think her act was pretty damn funny.
Mhm.
She had me fucking pole dancing, which was just awful. It's on YouTube. Check it out.
How
But
dare you punish
but-
the people
but
with
like
your
the,
pole
you know,
dancing?
but this
What
girl,
did we do?
just she's looking for, looking to get on shows, and people just start going
Yes.
drama. The one issue with the one show she's talking about, if
Yeah.
I remember the story correct, the owner's wife is a comedian and was going to be on the show, and she didn't want to be on the show with Christy because I guess it was too
Gosh.
risque of a show.
Mm.
Fucking prude people.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, I know
Fucking-
what you're talking about. I think that was in like Fort Myers or something, like
Yeah.
somewhere over there. But I'm talking about something over in like West Palm.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Not
apparently
the same fucking shit.
the same shit happened twice, basically, to her. And I
Oh, Dennis, I don't know who the guy was. I can't remember. Wasn't
Oh.
important enough.
I messaged the person who told me that he wasn't going to put her on her show, and I was like, that's a shame. That was one of the better shows. So
Damn.
But
Yeah. Prudence is never fun.
no.
nope.
So join that Orlando comedy group and just
Okay.
don't ever fucking post in it.
Is it the Orlando Comedy Group or the,
The
new? Or
new.
oh, okay.
There's one, and my view on comedy is it should never be censored by anyone else. You should censor yourself
Wait,
based on the place you're at.
is it called the Orlando Comedy Scene?
The all new. Hang on.
The all new
I think if you just type in Orlando Comedy and then the new Orlando Comedy or whatever will come up.
Orlando.
The all new Orlando comedy scene
Comedy
is what it's called.
Scene.
I'm sorry,
I'm, like, lurking, looking
at your
The picture on the
That's cool.
the main picture is it's like
All
a
new.
cityscape, and it says the all new Orlando comedy scene.
Okay.
My mom used to live in Orlando, and I heard she didn't like it.
All new.
It's a shithole. It's a fucking shithole.
It was always rainy.
The
Yeah.
all new Orlando Comedy Scene.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Membership is pending.
yeah.
Oh wait, it asked me 3 questions. Whoa!
answer 'em.
'cause
It's like,
an
are you a
exclusive
comedian?
Club to
Are you a
get into
comedian?
to see if he's internet trolls.
But while
to see if these bitter nobodies call somebody else a bitter nobody.
yeah, while you're answering questions, this guy and I actually tracked back, and I had posted in that group saying, hey, I'm booking shows. If anybody's interested, hit me up. And this guy actually called me like begging for a fucking spot. So I had posted a picture of myself with a fucking joke I do around Halloween, where I talk about how costumes are now slutty, and instead of handing out candy, I'm gonna hand out rape whistles in Plan B. So he reposted it, like saying that I'm victim shaming and I shouldn't be doing that, and going off
Oh
going
my
on the whole
God.
fucking. And it turns out, like, I didn't find out until like just recently that this was a guy that fucking, because his fucking phone number was like programmed into my phone. And I'm like, I look back at the message, and this guy was like literally fucking begging for a fucking spot. And I remember the post he made was like this so-called booker. I'm like, I wanted to post fucking screenshots of me like, I want to go back, find that fucking thing. Like, so-called booker, you were fucking kissing my ass to give you a fucking spot. Eat a dick, buddy. But that's my thing. Like, there are so many people
sad and pathetic.
but there are so many
Girl.
people in Orlando that are like, you know, you can't make jokes about this. And like his thing was, if
Eat
there
dicks.
are 100 people in the audience and you tell a joke and 99 laugh and one is offended, that's not a successful joke.
Oh,
I'm if
Says
50%,
who?
I'm fucking happy.
Says
They've been hanging
who?
around
Says it.
Disney too long.
Yeah, no shit.
Why the fuck does he think he's the emperor of comedy?
He's not.
Fucking
He's
nobody.
like not even funny.
What are you talking about?
How long will you be
99?
here for in
Oh,
June?
that's
Dennis, I'm
disgusting.
showing up. I'm coming into town on Sunday the 9th, I think Sunday is. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, the 9th I'll come. I'm getting into town, driving up. I'll get into town the 9th. Show Wednesday night at Broadway, Friday at McGuire's, Saturday at Barton's in Mount Sinai, and trying to fill in Tuesday and Thursday. Not sure what I'm doing those 2 nights. Tuesday I might do I might do a Foo Bar show. I might bring my shit and do Foo Bar. I haven't decided.
So
We're
if I
gonna have
so if I do go to Orlando, what open mics should I go to?
none.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just lurk in person?
No, I would call a bar up and tell them you want to set up and do your own open mic just that one night. Just fucking do your own open mic that night. Fuck everybody else. Fuck those fuckers. Like, no, I don't know, because I refuse to go up there.
I've never been to Orlando to do comedy.
I've been to Orlando just not to do comedy, and I've been to some really fantastic neighborhoods. I recommend Timberscan. Good times.
Nice. That's what's up. Hi. I'm pretty sure I've done comedy in Orlando yet. Also, I never know where I am, so
Yeah, Florida kind of all looks the same.
Well-
it's all flat and there's palm trees. I mean,
I was driving to Sebring the other day, and I passed my first ever realistic legit ghost town.
really?
Yes.
Ooh.
So
spooky.
there was a cemetery, there was an abandoned door store,
What?
there was a accountant's office that was also the mortuary,
What?
and like 3
That's so
abandoned houses.
scary.
and
You mean
one
the
cow.
to count the dead. That's how many
Yes.
people died in
Yes.
this town.
There was one cow.
Moo.
One cow just like eating grass on the side of the road.
Moo.
That's a ghost cow.
Yeah.
It's a,
That's a
I
ghost
was
cow.
like, I'm
Was that the cow that got stolen from the front of the restaurant? Oh no, it was a fake cow that got stolen.
no, this was one real cow just munching on some grass, eating out of the crick. And yes, I said crick because I was passing through some ghost town. And I was like, wow, there's a cemetery and an accountant.
Was the door store from that Rick and Morty sketch? Like doors. No, this one don't open. This one don't open.
I don't know, but I just thought that I thought it was hilarious that the only businesses was a door store,
door store.
the crematorium,
Oh
or the
my
mortuary,
God.
excuse me, and the accountant.
Was this the mortuary you were telling me about? What the hell was the name? It had like a weird name. Was it you that was telling me about?
No, I don't think so, but I want to
Okay.
hear about it.
No, like somebody told me about a mortuary that was like in the middle of nowhere and had like a really funky name and a weird backstory.
No, this was just like it was like
I
a,
just can't remember the details.
I liked the fact that there was like the cemetery was one of those really old cemeteries with like the headstones and everything.
Oh my God.
It was so cool, and I would just it took me like not even 10 minutes, 3 minutes to drive through it. So
Where
real-
do you buy milk? Like that's why all the
There's
people died.
there's nobody
Yes.
from that one cow.
Dennis, I just
That
had
one
replied
ghost
to you.
cow
Just
provides all the
PM me with
ghost
the info
milk
on your
for
show.
all the
We'll see if we can
ghosts.
make that happen. I want to be
Ghost
on your
cow.
show. That's crazy. I'm going to K2 show next.
I'm performing in K2 show.
Say what?
I'm performing in K2 show on the
Where?
26th.
Awesome. I will be
Oh.
there.
And I know
Support
we'll
you.
talk more about this later, but I'm
Yeah.
also performing with Aurora Natrix, which is this beautiful performer from England originally. She made her way down to Florida somehow, but she's amazing. And I used to work with her at the fetish parties in South Florida. So I'm very excited to work with her again. She's a super professional. She's super beautiful. And this is, and yeah, that's it.
We're gonna have to jump on the 20 questions.
Oh.
Because we're at fucking 10:23 already.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Things go fast. Let me
Yeah.
scroll to where it is. So
No, do you want one? Yeah, totally.
Okay.
there's a little fun thing we do here. 20 questions, which is actually 23 questions. We just don't know how to fucking count. Fuck math. George Chero, if you're watching, fuck it. Dennis, it's on Monday. We will work it out. Yes, sir, we will. I am free and available that Monday, so yes, I'll do your show. PM me with the details, and I'll be on there. I'll even bring my desk tits if you want.
Desk today.
All right, so 20 questions. Some of these
Hashtag.
range from light and topical to deep and philosophical. Mostly light and topical because we're not that fucking deep. But all right, here we go. Number one. What is
Speak
your
for yourself,
non-alcoholic beverage of choice?
It's pussy deep. What?
What? As deep as it needs to be. So question number one. What is your non-alcoholic beverage of choice?
Mocha frappuccino because I'm white girl.
Jesus Christ. You wear Uggs too?
No, not that
Thank
way.
God.
As a former barista, you should definitely try the cookies and cream. If you like the mocha, you should try the cookies and cream. It's basically the same thing, but instead they use white mocha and they put chips in it, and it tastes like cookies and cream ice cream, but a frappuccino.
So it's diabetes in a cup. So it's diabetes in a cup.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not. Trust me. I know because I got diabetes.
I'm so
All right.
sorry.
That's all right. No, I fucking no. No, I'll real quick not to cut you off. Real terrible is
Yeah.
at Easter dinner. I'm making jokes about fucking
God,
dessert was worth losing a foot for, and
No!
my fucking brother-in-law is like, oh yeah, when your sugar hits a certain point, it's like taking a week off your life. I'm like, fuck it, they can have those weeks. This friend of my sister's that was at dinner with us, her mother died from complications of diabetes. She lost a foot and died. Like she died like 2 months before, like 2 months ago.
Oh,
I felt
You
What?
must have felt like such a shit.
I did when I found out about it, but at the same time, I'm very unapologetic about humor. So if she was offended, then I'm sorry.
So you were half my condolences, half
Yeah,
I'm right,
like-
and I'm not going to explain
Like
myself.
I'm sorry your mother passed away. I'm really sorry
But
about
a joke's
that.
a joke.
But it was fucking funny.
It was
All right.
funny.
Number two. What is your favorite color?
Black
Dog or cat?
cat.
Strangest job you've ever had?
I used to work for this environmental company where I went door to door. The college kids, yeah, with the clipboard.
Yeah.
You want to save the ducks and the trees? No, you want to slam a door in my face? Okay, it's fine. I'm 20. My body's hot.
I got into an argument with a Greenpeace person today.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Yeah.
You wanted the piece to be purple? You wanted
No. I schooled her on some facts and she was like, oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm the asshole where most of the time I open the door. What do you want? Oh, I want you to sign this petition. Fuck off. I slam the door.
I'll sign a petition, but she wanted lots of money from me and I was like, no, I'm poor.
The only people I truly fuck with are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Why?
I start to tell them about the Church of Satan and they leave.
You should invite him in and then start
No,
undressing you slowly.
I don't invite anybody into my house.
That's a good
And a lot
point.
of times when I'm working from home, I'll be dressed like this, but I'll have a gun on me. So I'll answer the door with my gun on my hip.
You just like carry your
Oh,
gun
yeah.
at home.
Have you heard the good news? Do you have my AIDS test? You're like, what? God, please don't.
Or if I know it's like a roof company, I'll open up the door. I'll be like, "You got the shit.
you got the shit.
You got the shit." All right. So anyway, strange job you was working for that company door to door. What is your biggest fear?
Deaf sharks and lead pencils?
Like deaf sharks with lead pencils?
Yep.
Or, oh,
All three in one. No,
Damn.
no, but three separate things. Ah, that's a lead scar. She has a lead scar in her freaking leg. This is a real fear of mine. Bitch, how'd you get that?
it's graphite. Jesus, it's not lead.
I don't like
Pencils
lead.
were never made of lead.
I don't I have a weird thing
In
with
like the
lead.
50s they were.
No, they weren't.
Really?
Pencils were actually never made of lead.
Never.
Oh.
No,
All right, good.
graphite.
Then I'm terrified of graphite.
I think actually they were originally made with compacted carbon, but
Oh God.
yeah,
Yeah.
you learned
Sharks
something.
and deaf. I don't want to die.
All right.
Like ever.
They're so cute.
I'm interested to hear the answer for this one.
No.
What is your guilty pleasure song? The one song that you'll rock the fuck out to, but if you stop at a light, you got to turn it down because you're embarrassed.
Oh man, my guilty pleasure song. I think God. You know what? I like foreign music, but I get embarrassed sometimes. Like I like Hindi songs, and I
Heck
even
yeah.
like Ayumi Hamasaki. Like I like
God
some
bless you.
J-pop. Yeah.
Are you a BTS fan?
And, they're a K-pop group, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you yeah.
I'm not a fan, but I've heard of them before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
if
like a bunch of white girls who are like super obsessed with them. I'm like, what are they saying? And they're like, I don't know.
I don't know, but they sound so cute.
I like the colors. Look at his hair.
Oh my god, right?
Number 7. What fictional character do you most identify with?
Like a made-up character.
Yeah, like that's a fictional character like from
I
a movie
most
or a book or a TV show.
Identify
or-
with probably Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon.
Okay,
Because she's just fiery.
there you
She's
go.
just fiery and
Feisty.
sexy, and she's feisty.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Do you think
I'm
she's
not-
gay?
I
know there's, like, a debate, so-
Nah, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune were gay together, and one of the Starlights were all like little T girls. They were all trans.
I had a crush on Tuxedo Mask.
You would.
Thank you. You know, he kind of looks like a girl. In retrospect, I kind of understand that now.
I liked one of the gay villains. I liked Malachite.
Okay.
You remember Malachite with the long white hair?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember,
Also-
that. I remember that shit.
Malachite
Also,
could get
Inuyasha's
it.
hot.
Inuyasha is hot with his little dog ears.
Yes.
Oh, he could
Does
get it with
anybody
those
else know what the
dog
fuck they're
ears.
talking about? Because I have no fucking idea.
Oh, Japanese anime. Oh, let's get a girl. Fuck yeah. We're friends now.
All right.
We're gonna hang out. It's
Okay.
fun. I love Nicole. Yeah.
Number 8, vanilla or chocolate.
Chocolate.
All right.
Mm.
Number 9, your go-to comfort food. What makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside?
Dulce de leche, Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Oh, that's good shit.
Fuck yeah.
That's good shit. That's why I have diabetes.
Yeah.
Um,
Not far behind you.
Number
I know,
10.
Jim.
What is your favorite cheesy movie?
My favorite cheesy movie? Barbarella.
Oh God,
Barbarella.
that's old school cheese. I think the new school cheese for that would be barbed wire.
Oh yeah, I've never seen
Pam
barbed
Anderson
wire.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Barbarella.
Number 11. What is your favorite literary work?
Frida Kahlo's Diary. I love some Frida Kahlo.
There you go.
She was so tortured and so beautiful.
Right? She's so fucking fierce. That's my muse. Love some Frida.
I saw her exhibit. I saw her exhibit at the Dali Museum like 2 years ago, and I was like very emotionally moved by a lot of it.
Right?
So
Right? This is my bitch. Nicole's my bitch. Yes, Nicole, we like the same things. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Frida Kahlo's a genius. She's a fucking genius. Oh, she's
Number
everything. I love
12.
her.
If you could have lived through any time period, including the present, what time period and why?
1960s.
Yeah.
Hippies.
Peace and love and
Hippies and
hippy dippy flower
drugs.
power.
Oh,
Be
I
nice and sing
love
of
that
eternal
shit.
spring shit.
Yes, all
All
the
right.
drugs and sex and hippie stuff. Oh yeah.
I can dig it. Number 13. Your adult beverage of choice.
Champagne, because I'm bougie a little bit, just a little bougie.
Fancy as fuck.
Fancy
Drink it with
as
your pinky
fuck.
up.
Oh, at the Cooper's Hawk Champagne, Blanc de Blanc. What? Get in my mouth. Get in my face hole, Blanc de Blanc. I'm Blanc de Blanc you. I'm Blanc. You're Blanc. Blanc it up. Champagne in my puss. Work it. Yes. Just pour it all over me.
don't ever take a champagne bath. It causes UTIs.
Really?
That's what
Thank
I hear.
you for telling me that.
Not by experience.
All right. I will keep that in
I was
mind.
just kidding, but like a tiny voice in the back of my head was like, one day, maybe do it. Maybe just let some get in there, see what happens.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
I got a story
What
about
if
that,
it's
but I'm not
New
going to tell it
Year's
right
Eve
now
and
on the
you
radio.
make it nasty? What if I'm just like pouring in my puss and then I get a UTI? Thank you. Now
I like that
won't.
you said puss.
Yeah. Well, I used to call it pum pum, but I'm not dating a Jamaican anymore. So
You're making me crazy.
Wait, I want to add another question. Not
Okay.
right now. Well, maybe right now.
Add it to the end.
Okay.
Because
just
I'm
write it
reading
down.
off of here. And
I'm
fuck
sorry.
it'll
I'm
fuck
sorry.
me
I'll
up.
write it
All
to
right.
You're mad
Number
at me today.
14. You have a man.
Yes,
So
I do.
if you were granted a celebrity free pass to get nailed or have sex with any celebrity, and they were willing, you can't rape
Mm.
them.
Yes.
Which would the celebrity be?
Fiction or nonfiction?
Well, we typically go nonfiction, but
Okay.
if you want to fuck a character, go ahead. Tony
'Cause
Stark.
I have a top 3. No, real man, Idris Elba. Fictional man, Cyrax from Mortal Kombat. I like his robot dreads. I like the weird noises he makes when you hit him. I want that robot D. Cyrax.
Shit.
He's one of the yellow. Cyrax. Him and Idris Elba can get it. Can get it, impregnate me, and buy me a house.
You're a nerd in disguise. I can tell.
right. Thanks.
Jesus. Number 15. What? No, that's not number 15.
Oh, sorry. Go
Number
ahead.
15. Dream car.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
The Knight Rider Ferrari, the 328 GTS.
Knight Rider was a
I
Camaro, Firebird.
thought it was a Ferrari.
No.
What?
Yeah, it
All
was
right,
a
never
Firebird.
mind.
It was a Pontiac.
Never mind. Well,
All right.
Ferrari.
You
Okay.
just like the man voice.
Yeah, I want the voice. I want to be like, "Hello, Jessica."
You should change your Siri voice to
Oh,
be to be Knight Rider's voice.
Can you?
That'd
I
be
don't know.
dope.
Oh.
Oh, I bet you can.
I
I'm
don't know,
sure
that
you
guy-
can.
that
We'll
guy-
find a
I'm
nerd
pretty sure that
for
guy
it.
died.
Wasn't it?
It was the guy who was the teacher in the Wonder Years.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Rip.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I
now.
can't remember his name either. Oh, by the way, oh shit, it just fucking left my head.
Oh no, bring it back.
I just saw a thing about Gomez Adams. We were trying to figure out who it was. John Aston played Gomez Adams in the first Adams Family movie. See, I remembered a week later.
Yeah.
Calvin, if you're watching.
Gomez had like a hot vibe. I like his like
Mhm.
aggressive. I like how he worshipped Morticia.
That's what we were talking about last week.
I've read like
That's
entire
hot.
articles about how they had a healthy BDSM relationship.
Yeah, Mm-hmm. They did.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So moving on to the next one. Number 16. What is the first album you remember buying?
It was when I was really, really young, and it was SVW, Sisters of Voices. Mm-hmm. That was the first one.
I remember
And
them.
shortly after that, TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool.
There you go.
Aw.
Yes. Oh,
The
wait, no.
90s.
The one before it. Ooh, on the TLC tip. That one. Throwback 80s, 90s. What? R.I.P. Let I.
Number 17. What is the social cause you most stand for?
Oh, that got deep.
Yeah.
Social cause I most stand for. Let's not beat up our ladies anymore. No more domestic violence, please and thank you. Yeah. When you're a lady, you know ladies get
like
beat
my-
up. It sucks.
I like my violence like I like my beer, ice cold and domestic.
You asshole.
Horrible, right? I have a bit. I have a bit I've been working on. I've only done it
But if it's
once.
funny.
Exactly.
It's funny.
I have a bit that I do where I do the monster truck announcer voice, like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I had a bit like that
But I go
too.
through the whole thing. It's like, watch Bud Light get converted into domestic violence. It's the whole thing.
That's funny. And no one got hurt.
No. Number 18. What is your favorite video game?
Oh my god, throwback Nintendo 64, Super Smash Brothers. I'm Pikachu.
Oh,
Oh, the cheap move you did with Pikachu where the lightning bolt gets everybody. What? Oh, I'll whoop your ass with my sweet little Pikachu.
Pikachu's coming out with a new movie.
That's so cute.
yeah. Isn't Ryan Reynolds
Yes.
doing one of the voices? Yeah.
He is the voice of Pikachu.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is the voice of Pikachu.
I don't
Because
know
Pikachu
about
talks
that.
English to
Yeah.
Ash, apparently.
And I saw the preview.
No,
and
you
here's
can
the thing.
Only say Pikachu.
And here's the
What?
thing. I saw the trailer and I hear Ryan Reynolds, but all I could think of is fucking Deadpool.
Yeah.
So all I'm
Right.
hearing is fucking Deadpool. I'm watching
Oh.
Pikachu's mouth move, but I'm hearing Deadpool.
Oh,
What
that's
I'm
not gonna
hearing-
be good.
What I'm hearing is that only Ash can hear Pikachu. I guess it's Ash. I don't know if like
Mhm.
he's gonna be Ash in the movie, but
Mm.
only Ash can hear him speak English, and everybody else is like Pika Pika, and that's all
Oh.
everybody else hears. So only Ash can hear him speak English.
Oh god, I don't know if I like that.
I saw the trailer for it, and it looks really good quality.
Okay.
I know, like it looks like a really well produced with like high production value.
All right. You
So-
never know.
All right. Number
You're lying now if anything's
19.
good.
The preface to number 19 is you cannot choose comedian, but
Okay.
what is your dream job
And I can't choose my dream job.
other than being a comedian?
I don't know, ice cream taster or like something really easy and lazy. Like I don't know, like trophy wife or something. I don't know. Just
All
like,
right. Fair enough.
I don't know. Like, is there a job where you can just like, maybe like blogger where you just get to stay home and watch shows and smoke pot all day? And
Oh,
then someone pays
Instagram
me?
influencer.
Yeah, Instagram influencer, exactly. Where I just take pictures of me holding like flat tummy tea. Just like, don't look at my stomach. It's totally working. 100 pound the bank. What up?
Number 20. What is the most interesting, crazy, bizarre, weird fact about Jessica Stern?
Interesting, crazy, weird, bizarre fact about me. There's probably a few. Well, people are always shocked when I tell them I've never slept with a white man and I am white. Never. It's never happened. People are always shocked by that. What else?
Do you mean the guy named Trigo wasn't white?
No, he was black.
I'm sorry.
No. Hang on.
Sorry.
The obvious giveaway with that was she dated him when he was in New York. If she dated Trigger while he was here, he'd be like a skinny, coked out fucking white guy.
The giveaway for me was that his
With
name was
gold
Trigger,
grills.
not Trigger.
Yeah.
Trigger.
But down here it would be a skinny, fucking crackhead looking
Yeah.
white guy with fucking gold grill.
Okay,
Guaranteed.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess just that. What else is really shocking about me? There's that other guy. And what else? No, pass.
All right.
I guess
Fair
that's
enough.
it.
Number
Thinking too much.
21. Is the earth round or flat?
Round. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Really?
Yeah. We've had people
I
say
hate
flat.
when people do that. Because when I'm standing and I look over there, it's flat. No, there's a horizon. No, it goes off. No.
Dennis Newman says he has never slept with a white man either. You know what, Dennis? I don't believe that. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Dennis, it's not weird. You like what you like.
That's true.
If
Hey,
it ain't
Dennis.
broke, don't fix
Dennis,
it.
we could change that when I'm up there in June.
Yeah.
I didn't say we were going to do anything. We just sleep together. What the fuck?
Cuddles,
Dennis is my type.
buds. Cuddles.
Play tummy sword. All right. It's fucked up. So 21 was Earth Ramaplat. Final question I have for you. Nicole will have one afterwards. But my final question is iPhone or Android?
I have an iPhone.
All right, get the fuck out. We can't be
I
friends
know.
no
I'm
more.
sorry. Android people always do that. I always have to apologize. I have an iPhone.
Hey, you don't have
to
to
Android
apologize.
people.
I just think less of you. A little bit.
Isn't that a no? That's an Android.
Nope. Android.
All right. I'm sorry. I have
So-
an iPhone. I'm a 5-year-old child. I have an iPhone.
Okay. And Nicole,
I actually have 2 questions. Can I ask my new question?
you can ask a new question first.
What's your favorite curse word?
Ooh.
My favorite curse word. Probably either fuck or cunt.
Okay, cool. Which one do you prefer? If you had to like yell at to somebody over there.
I've yelled fuck so many times at so many places, things, and people. Like,
Okay. All right. I like that you
just
can
out of
use it.
frustration.
I like that you can use it at any part of speech.
Oh yeah, totally.
So, and then my
Also-
last. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm used to driving in New York, so that's a normal thing. As you're
Yeah.
cutting someone off, you're like, fuck you. You put down the window, you put up your middle finger, and you're like, fuck you. And then you have a bat right next to you just in case.
Have,
And
have,
that's
you,
just Tuesday. That's a normal day.
have you ever heard Ben Bailey's thing on road rage and giving the finger?
No.
Look it up and listen to it. It's fucking worth it.
Oh, hell
Ben's
yeah.
a
I
fucking
will.
nice guy.
But I'm sorry, what's your other question?
My
bad.
last question, or
Mhm.
I guess my favorite question,
Oh.
is take us through a typical day in the life of Jessica Stern.
Oh my God. A typical day in my life changes so drastically depending on where I am in my life. I swear to God. Like, okay. So a typical day in my life now, it's so much better than it used to be. So much better.
Good.
Normally I'll wake up in my place down here in Tampa, which is beautiful. I have my new boyfriend next to me in bed, and he's all cute. And I have my cat there, and then he gets up before me and showers and goes to work. And then I get up. Oh, as soon as he leaves, I go into the bathroom, and as I sit and poo, I take bong rips because I'm a lady. You know? I take
That's the
bong
classiest
rips.
thing I've ever heard.
Like, as you're doing your business, you take bong rips. It just makes everything go easier. And then
She's not wrong.
yeah.
It's been a while since I did that. I think it may have been a bowl, not a bong.
I
dig
usually use the bowl. My bong's a little too big. Sorry.
Oh, I got a little bong. She's sweet. I love her. Aw. Anyway, so then I shower. I go to the day job. After the day job, I'll go straight to a comedy thing, maybe podcast with you guys, maybe a show, maybe a mic, whatever. And then after that, I get in a shower either before the show or after the show. I try to go to the gym if I have the energy. If not, I just smoke more and go to bed. Hopefully, maybe see my man again. If not, maybe tomorrow or next day or whatever.
Okay. Cool.
Word. So that was 20 questions with Jessica Stern. See what's going on in this. Anybody say anything? Dennis laughed at that. All right, that was funny. So Nicole, we got a show tomorrow, don't we?
We do.
We
You want me
do.
to tell you about it?
Tell me all about it. I want to know. Tell me.
Every first Wednesday of the month, we have New Connections Artist Showcase. It is a variety show featuring local performing artists of all styles and local vendors and artists of handmade goods, jewelry, plants, hats, whatever else they want to sell. Honey, local honey. We got Miss Vicky coming back tomorrow, so get your honey.
Oh, honey.
It's about to be summer, so everybody's going to start
Sugar,
getting
sugar.
bit by bugs and getting sick. So get your local honey. Other than that, we have performers. We have Hannah Ali, which is going to be doing a dance performance for us. We have Larmani, who is going to be singing and dancing. We have comedians Barry McGreevy, Tara Zimmerman, and Kyle Roos. And it's going to be a special Mother's Day performance. Are you a mom?
No, not yet. It's still just ice cream. Not yet.
Do you, if you don't mind me asking, do you have a mom?
Yeah, I have a mom. She's alive.
Is she here in Florida?
Nah, she's in New York.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's you don't have to be a mom to enjoy the show,
Yeah.
but it is going to be like honoring moms because it's that month of mom stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. So it's going to be $10 at the Bellagio Cinema, which is at 11778 North Del Mabry Highway in Tampa, Florida, 33618. And it's a beautiful theater with a full kitchen and bar. And that's it. You get a good show for only $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, and as far as other performances,
Yeah.
you can catch me every Friday and Saturday at Acropolis, Greek Taverna in South Tampa and St. Pete belly dancing, and Gaspar's Grotto in Ybor go-go dancing. And on May 26th, I'll be performing in K2 Lemieux's show at Mon Cirque in Sebring, Florida.
Woo, yeah.
Woo.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What about social media? Where can I find you on that?
On Instagram at NIKOLE_Raven, like the bird. That's Nicole_Raven. And you can find me on social media by the same name everywhere else,
Yeah,
including Poshmark, where you can buy my costumes.
there you go. You can buy her underwear there
Sometimes.
sometimes. Jessica, where can they buy your underwear?
You can buy my underwear on where any underwear is sold at Target. No, I'm joking. But you can find me on Instagram. I'm Hustlin' Giggles. The new account has a Z at the end, so Hustlin', HUSTLIN Giggles, GIGGLEZ. On Facebook, I am Jessica Stern. I also have a Jessica Stern fan page if I'm out of room on the first page. And Twitter, I'm Hustlin' Giggles. But who cares about my Twitter? Literally no one's on there. Just do Instagram and Facebook. Oh, and I made myself a great website, but I forgot to update my payment information, so it's gone. Killing it. Crush life. Real professional. Yeah.
But if we want to pay you, you still have PayPal.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have PayPal if you want to. If you want to book me, obviously you could book me through Facebook Messenger or through the DMs on Instagram. If you're going to DM me on Instagram, please just keep it professional about booking me. If you send me a dick pic, I'm not doing your show. Obviously.
That's fair.
And
That's
the
fair.
next show I do, I'll make fun of your dick. Because I've seen
She mentioned
bigger.
dick pic.
Believe me, I've seen bigger.
What should she get? Dick Trickle, Dick Army,
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Patten,
He's a classic.
He's a class.
Dick
Oh.
Clark, Dick Clark,
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
Okay.
That's a punishment for anyone who brings up dick pics on the show.
Yeah, anybody, anytime. Well, no,
Nice.
anytime in general, like on Facebook or anything.
Don't
if
forget
somebody's
Dick Cheney.
like, I keep getting sent
Sorry.
dick pics. I'll send those dick pics
Dick,
just because it's fucking funny.
Dick Van Dyke. I love it.
Dick Trickle,
Dick Tracy.
Just a funny-
Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
The funny part, Dick Trickle. You laugh at his name. Yeah, Dick actually trickled after he blew his fucking brains off.
Oh.
He was a NASCAR driver and had some issues and he killed himself a couple of years ago. I'll still make jokes because I'm a fucking asshole.
Oh no, so sad. No.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's funny. His name's Dick Trickle.
True. It's still a very funny name. That's
Ah,
why he killed himself with
probably.
that name.
Fuck it.
Oh, God. Why wouldn't he just legally change his name to like Sam? You
I
know?
know.
Like,
Sam.
I
Sam.
still don't. I don't
Just
get
like-
how guys named Richard will go by the. And my father was my father went by the name Dick all the time.
Dick.
But he used to say Dick Nelson before Nelson Dicks you. So that worked. But here's the thing. Here's what's really fucking weird about my life. All right. So my grandfather was a dick. My father's a dick. My brother's a dick. His son's a dick.
Yes.
All right. My father-in-law's a dick. My brother-in-law's a dick. His son's a dick.
It just sounds like you're insulting your family. We're
No,
all
but I'm
dicks.
surrounded
We're
by
all-
dicks. No wonder I'm an asshole. Anyway.
That's cute.
Thank you.
I like that.
So as far as my schedule goes for the next few weeks, actually for pretty much the next month or so, tomorrow I'll be hosting the New Connections Artist Showcase at the Bellagio Theater here in lovely Tampa, Florida. May 16th, I will be appearing on Open Mic Live. It's a podcast. You can watch that live on the Facebook. I'll be dropping that link. The 18th, I'll be at Beef O'Brady's in Parish. The 28th, I'll be doing McCurdy's Open Mic Contest in Sarasota. And then the New York tour, as of right now, we are at June 12th, Broadway Comedy Club. June 14th, McGuire's Comedy Club, which is the show with Peter Wolfinger and George Gallo. Really excited about that. Tickets are available for that show, so get them. Find the McGuire's website. Go fucking Google that shit, or I'll be posting the link in a little bit. Peter posted the link. If you scroll through, over here, if you scroll through, you'll get it. It's up there somewhere. So find that ticket link. Buy your tickets. It's going to sell out. It will fucking sell out. So get your tickets. Get them soon. And then on the 15th, I will be at Barton's Place in Mount Sinai, New York, judging. Oh, Dick Butkus. That's another one. I'll be judging the Aragona's comedy finals at Barton's Place on the 15th. So come check that bullshit out. It'll be a good time. Aside from that, you can find me on social media at Real Roger Nelson on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. and follow this fucking show and share it around. Share it with your mama. At Fubar Weekly on all social media platforms. So follow it, share it, subscribe, like, whatever, do all that shit. Click the bell to receive notifications and all that other shit that YouTube people say. I still don't. I'm still fucking working on. I'm probably fucking shadow
Like
ban on
and
that
share.
bullshit too.
Hey,
like
guys,
and share and
here's my new lip
subscribe.
gloss.
Like, share, and subscribe.
I'm just gonna swatch it on my dick.
Hit code FUBAR Weekly for 10% off.
That's it. And coming
Sorry.
soon, the Slap Happy Flappy Vajappy shirt and the official Roger Nelson cum rag.
Come towel
Cum towel. No, it's cum rag. We'll just call it
Cum
cum rag. Even though it's a beach towel, we'll call it the cum rag.
for heavy loads.
That's it. For
Hefty,
super
hefty,
super
hefty.
heavy loads. Aside from that, that's pretty much what we got. Anything else to add? Come to fucking Bellagio tomorrow, you cocksuckers.
Come to Bellagio and bring your mom. And if she's not around, don't bring her.
Yeah, definitely bring her if she's hot though.
So,
Yeah.
Just saying.
or you can come do some Mother's Day shopping.
That's it.
Yeah.
You'll be selling some stuff.
Like literally anybody's invited.
Is the dildo lady going to be there?
She is not. She kind of,
Oh, fuck the dildo lady.
she kind of ghosted me.
Well, I can tell you this: the
Aw.
dildo lady can go fuck herself because she sells the equipment to do so.
Oh shit, I got a new dildo lady. I haven't called her.
Would you call the new rubber dick lady?
I don't know what happened to the card. I gotta find her. She was like passing out cards at Gaspar's Grotto, and she's like, "I'm starting my own business," and I'm like, "Thank you, I need one."
Just fucking look it up in the yellow pages under R for rubber or D for dildo or
I have a hard time bringing the dildos ladies. I'm serious. I have a hard time bringing the dildo ladies in because they're literally like, "There's a bunch of guys making dick jokes, and then am I gonna make?" I'm like, "That's why you're here."
Yeah.
you know what she needs to do? She needs to get one of those walrus dildos and just put that on the table.
Like the big ones?
You have a Google right
Okay.
now. Google walrus dildo.
All right.
You'll thank me in a while.
will.
Go to Google Images.
Okay.
Walrus dildo.
I have an iPhone. She's slow.
It's all right.
Walrus dildo.
Everybody, when you get some time, Google walrus dildo. Just make sure the kids aren't around.
You can buy a dildo shaped like literally anything.
I know. Somebody posted a picture in one of the group, one of the fucking stupid groups I'm in. It was like just an assortment of sex toys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, and it's got size for
Holy
comparison.
Crap. Yeah, it's got this little skin. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw an old man opening his rectum to put this thing
Rectum,
in.
damn near killed him.
Oh,
You know what's
oh
fucked up
my
is that there's
God.
only male pictures
I
on
know.
display
Yeah.
there.
I know. We noticed that last time we Googled it.
Jesus. Oh,
there's one.
oh my
There's
god,
one.
it's a GIF. It's a GIF. Oh,
Hang on.
look at him
If you
go.
turn it this way, it's probably blurry enough with a split screen.
Oh
Look at it.
god.
I
Damn,
need
look
to
what
laugh.
happened to his butt afterwards. It
He
doesn't look like a
pink-socked.
butt.
You know what happened to his butt afterwards?
Oh,
Prolapse.
look at this right
one
here.
guy, one jar happened.
Oh god.
What's
it's-
that?
One guy, one jar happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
one
disturbing.
Or
guy,
Mr.
one
Hands.
jar?
Are you not familiar with that video?
No, please don't teach me about it. Oh,
Oh,
God.
you're gonna learn.
Oh,
Just think a pickle
no.
jar,
No.
and then the jar breaks.
It broke in it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You know what? It's his own damn fault. Nobody told him to do that.
Seriously,
Oh god, what an idiot. Oh, this is disgusting.
get something from Love
Oh.
Sense. Okay.
Oh.
Levents.
Lovens.
Levents.
I think it's
God.
Love Sense.
Yeah, something like that.
Pink sock.
Jeez.
Did somebody ask what that means?
Oh
Julie Ann asked.
Oh,
Pink. She just said pink sock.
Yeah, pink sock.
What is pink sock?
It's what happens when you pretty much turn your asshole inside out.
Oh,
Pink sock.
I didn't know that they had a word.
Now you do. You got to learn something new every day. The more you know.
That's why I love this
You
show.
guys have taught me
Absolutely.
so much.
We're so
Yes.
educational here.
Yes,
You're so educational about
Nicole.
disgusting
What's a fish's
things.
vagina called?
Cloaca.
Cloaca.
Thank you. I learned about walrus dildos and chloracas.
Cloaca. There's no R.
Cloaca.
Cloaca.
Do you know that
Cloaca.
after
It's
Brad
prettier.
Fentmore was on the show, he put a Facebook post about all the things that he learned?
Yes. That
And I
was the
was-
fucking most.
And I was like,
If you pay attention to him, every show he does a recap, and it's so well written and well worded. And I was so excited when I saw he did one for being on this show. It was fucking awesome.
I want him on our show.
That's
Our other show.
fantastic.
The show
Okay.
tomorrow. Not literally tomorrow.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
When do I have you scheduled for new connections?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought we thought fucking.
I'm on there. What did you
You're
say?
gonna-
June?
It was either June or it was either June, July, or August. It's one of those three.
I'll look now.
Yeah.
I'd love to hustle some giggles with you. No, I don't think we have a date yet. We can do it off.
I have
off
a
the air.
plan
Yeah.
for September, and it's not going to be a New Connections show. It's going to be my birthday show,
Yes.
and it's a different thing. It's like a totally different thing.
Totally different
Word.
thing.
Yeah, but I want to start planning it because I have
Okay.
an idea. Like I have a brainchild.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that off air. We'll plan it out. It'll be a fucking awesome celebration.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is just about time to wrap up this bitch. Nicole, you have anything else to add?
Negative.
No. Jessica, anything else you want to say to the people?
Thank you guys so much for having me on. I had
Thanks
such a
for
good
coming
time
in.
with you guys. I love you guys. This was so fun. I
party.
would happily come back anytime.
All right.
Y'all's work. Thank
All
you
right.
for teaching me disgusting, shocking.
You're
I'm
welcome.
hard to shock, and you shocked me. This is a big deal. That
Yeah.
walrus dildo really opened my eyes.
Forcibly.
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 Quite open. So open. I didn't know it could open that wide. Jesus Christ. That's a butthole.
So aside from that, I don't have anything else to add. It's been a good show. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, we do this every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's Eastern United States for all you foreign fuckers. And yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's it. Nicole, what you got to say?
Fubar out.